in East Nashville or West Nashville, if they don't get the rain, like everybody want to have their crops, everybody want to get their grass, everybody want to have their little flower beds, do their thing. Dog, rain everywhere, don't rain at all.
This is what I know about gardeners. My mother is a master gardener. Yeah. Like she has a certificate and everything. She complains no matter what.
Regardless.
We got too much rain. I don't know what we're going to do. Blah, blah, blah. We don't have enough rain. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm like,
well, make up your mind, then maybe we can get one.
Why don't you get a greenhouse? And then you can have misters everywhere.
You can
How about that?
Control everything.
Mama Mayor.
Mama Yor.
Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
Whoa.
I'm in the building.
I mean, that bass is kicking in right now.
I like that right there. I don't know who in control of remixing or whatever back there, but unless Kirby got some new little sound systems.
Did we get high school Babs' trunk?
I like
box?
it. No, I love it. This is straight out her little old school car. What does she have?
I don't know. She had a box in the trunk.
She had some little two-door sports car, like an Eclipse or something.
Eclipse.
Something like that. That was, dude, you know, I used to all right, let me tell you something.
There's no way you had an Eclipse.
No, I didn't. No, let me tell you something, though.
Okay.
Dog. I don't even know if I was supposed to say that. I love it
when you do that.
I'm going to say it anyway. I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
What's that grade? What grade was
You've talked about stealing the car before.
Yeah, I ain't want to. This one I ain't steal. This one I had.
No, you didn't steal the car, but you took it.
No, I did.
You borrowed it.
No, I stole it. My mom's.
You stole it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Well,
it was
you're giving it back.
I was coming back.
Yeah.
So I was going to
East.
That's when East was a middle school. It was a Saturn. Babs was a Saturn. Okay, that's close to an Eclipse. Same little family. I was going to East Middle School, dog. I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
7th grade, and my teacher, I don't know what her name was, man. She had an Eclipse. I had a crush on her because she had an Eclipse. I thought that was
you
the
liked
sexiest,
your teacher
coldest
because she
thing.
had an Eclipse.
Dude, she come up out of that Eclipse in the morning, I'd be like, golly, look at her. Look at that Eclipse. So I know if I was attracted to her or the car.
Did you run some game?
Nah, I couldn't. My game wasn't high enough. You know what I mean? You know.
You weren't set
yeah. And then she was so professional. Like, I forgot her name, though, man. But salute. All my teachers were grade A. You know what I mean? And a lot of my teachers.
How many
That's what these kids don't know. We had older teachers back in the day, so ain't going to be no game running. Them was your auntie or grandmamas then. You ain't trying to holler at your auntie or your grandmama. Hey, it was different then.
Start the show.
Yeah, man. Like, this is Nashville.
Babs will be here in a second, but in the meantime.
In between time.
Peace.
You know what I mean?
Might as well take all our breaks right now.
Just saying. Might as well.
So, yeah, you don't want to run game on your auntie or your
no, man.
Or your grandma. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
How many different schools did you go to?
Dude, I went to
because you were all over the place.
I was there.
We went past your Chattanooga elementary
school.
We
did. And on a humbug. I don't even know. You had just said something. You was like, dog, maybe this is your school we're going past. And I opened up the blind. I was like, and it said Alton Park Church or something. I was like, dude, I went to Alton Park Elementary School.
Yeah, so when we turned right at that church and we turned left and there was an elementary school on the right.
That was it.
That was it.
That was crazy.
At Lookout Mountain.
Right.
See, this is the problem with Chattanooga, y'all. Everybody who lives in Chattanooga loves Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Everybody who doesn't live in Chattanooga that has to drive through Chattanooga hates Chattanooga.
They so do.
And I know they cleaned up the downtown before I started getting, letters and emails and stuff
like that. They've done it up nice.
I get it. It's nice. But the traffic, dude.
Nice.
Whoever developed that road and wanted to put a hairpin turn on an interstate,
that's
up
tough.
a hill.
Yeah, that's tough.
Or down a hill, coming the other way.
Either way.
So anyway, Waze took us off the interstate. We got through Atlanta fine.
Yeah, we were cool.
But we get into Chattanooga. Before we got to Chattanooga, same thing for you, Kirby. They got us off the interstate.
My mind's not with it. I was allowed to stay on the interstate for 49 minutes.
Ooh, I'm glad we did what we did.
Yes, exactly.
Boy, we had some adventures, though, with the Sprinter van.
Yes, we did.
They had some tight squeezes. We had a tunnel.
Yep, two tunnels.
The tunnel was the first tunnel was 9.2. No, the van is 9.2, and it said 6.10.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, no. And then you looked at it, you're like, well, you can go in the middle.
Yeah, as long as we get directly in the middle.
But to go in the middle, there's cars coming from the other side that you can't see, so I just laid on the horn, went through the middle. A car did come, but it stopped.
Luckily.
And then we're driving on. I was like, hey, y'all, because they were watching a movie. They were watching Casino. So they had the blinds down in the Sprinter. I was like, hey, man, look to the right side of the vehicle. It was like a 3,000-foot drop.
It was on Babs' side. Lucky her.
We went through Lookout Mountain and Rock City and
Right
all
up
that
there,
stuff. Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls, all that. Yep.
Ruby Falls is weird. Y'all ever been to Ruby Falls? Like, I always think, like, at Disney World with the little people, what is it?
Small
It's a
world.
small world?
Yep.
Little people. It's a small world.
You got to say.
I always think when I go through It's a Small World that the people in the marketing room, the boardroom that came up with that idea were all high.
Yeah, that was what do you call it? Psychedelic.
Go to Ruby Falls, dude.
Yeah, Ruby Falls. They got that little funny bridge up there.
They got lots of funny things. They got gnomes
bridges,
and
yeah,
it's
bridges,
a bunch
yeah.
of weird stuff going
Be
on.
careful. I don't know how much they tweak it.
So anyway, we went through your elementary school. How many different schools do you think you went to? From
In
kindergarten?
Nashville?
No, from kindergarten to 12th grade.
Let me see.
Counting Oak Hill.
Candy Castle School, Alton Park, Ottawa. Then came up here, Haynes Middle School, East, Lachlan,
Did you go to West End at one point? Yep.
then Pearl, then Oak Hill. 9.
9.
I'm in there, man.
schools.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
See, this is why you're so outgoing. You had to learn how to make friends.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And adapt.
And
Just gotta
influence
adapt.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I wasn't coming through in no Saturn with the 10. Well, I came through with the Saturn with the. I did come through with the red with a 88 red Beretta with no defrost.
The no defrost is a strong play.
No,
there's not a lot you can do with that.
I'm telling
except pull
you.
over.
So everybody at my school, Lil Terry had a car at Pearl, Andre Starling,
Put it in
John
reverse,
Henderson.
Terry?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
So we used to spend the night over Andre Starling house. His dad said, "You know what, man? Just go and park in the garage because I know you ain't got no defrost." So I wouldn't have to defrost it in the morning. Then when I started going, it started fogging up, and Andre.
Did you put your head out the window like
Yes.
Ace Ventura?
Yep, and Andre had to get in front of me, so I just followed him. So I didn't know who was coming. Yeah, if he stopped, I stopped. If he go, I go. Yeah, that was some times right there. But 88 Beretta, no radio, no defrost, one door opened. Well, you living a life.
Babs had the Saturn. I see a Saturn every once in a while on the road.
I ain't
still.
seen one in a long time.
They were made here.
What? That's
They don't make them anymore.
they don't. They
make 'em.
done.
They're done.
You had the last one, Babs.
Probably.
But you had that kicker box in the back.
Kicker 15, baby.
Ooh, I thought it was a 10, 15. But that's why.
She's
You know,
rolling
and
with
you know
15.
those Saturns were like made. Were made of plastic.
Yeah. So it,
Oh, it rattled.
They rattled. Yeah.
Rattle and hum.
you gotta have that rattle though.
So, did you have wheels too, or just the kicker box?
Nah, just the kicker.
Normal Saturn outside the kicker box.
That's cool.
Here comes
I lost
Babsy.
I lost my mic cover curb. It's on the floor somewhere.
Babs is under the
Jackpot.
table
I
now.
said, welcome, Babs.
All right, we
Hot
are
mess.
at.
Hey, speaking of traffic, what a joy!
Man.
It's freaking raining, people.
We have
It's
a
okay.
friend-
You
we
can
have a-
still drive.
We have a friend that likes to say every day, "Be a delight and a joy." Is that what traffic
Oh,
was?
I'm yeah. And that's what I was in traffic.
You were both.
A delight and a joy.
Well, it's delightful and joyful here at Twin Peaks in Rivergate. TwinPeaksRestaurant.com is the website. The best drafts in the game. We are on Gallatin Pike in Madison. We call it Rivergate because we're old heads. Summer is the season of splurging. Don't compromise. Come into Twin Peaks all week. And that's going on now. And save big on some of your favorite food and beverage menu items every day. Summer savings starting this week only at your local lodge. Also, coming up on the 24th. When is that? Thursday?
No. Yep. Thursday.
National Tequila Day.
Oh boy.
Slay.
Oh boy.
Slay had a rough Sunday after the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame thing.
I'm
Did y'all
a
talk
week-
about that
yeah,
yesterday?
No, I'm a week off. I gotta take a week off.
This-
Let's
man,
just say
Babs-
he's not going to be drinking tequila after not eating.
So
Yeah, that
if
ain't-
if we go out after a show or something,
Yep.
this drives Slay crazy. I'll get like a glass of wine to like relax, right? And then I'll get like maybe I'll get an old fashioned or a margarita, and then maybe I'll get a margarita or an old fashioned.
He switches.
And then I'll go to Tito's with like a splash of club soda. Slade, it drives him crazy. He's
don't
like, I
understand
don't
it.
understand how you can do that. So what did you do at the Hall of Fame thing?
Dumb. Started with Tito's early in the morning, probably about 11, and then
Hey,
switched
you
to-
can't drink all day if you don't start early.
That's
I did.
right.
I did. Then switched to tequila. Then when I went downstairs, switched back to Tito's. And then when I was at the table, I said, you know what, I got to stop because I feel like like 12 people had gone already, and I hadn't gone, and I said, "Ooh, I'm getting,
Oh, you hadn't even hit the stage
I'm
yet.
getting a little fried."
Oh,
know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
could be fried on
Yeah.
the stage.
Slay went last.
with 20
Yeah, we
people
talked
ahead.
about it yesterday.
Like, so I was like, you know what? Let me stop. So once I stopped, I started drinking a whole lot of water.
Yeah.
Kind of got right.
Yeah, hydrate.
And then after that, there was no more Tito's. It was only tequila. So I went back to tequila. Till at 4:20 in the morning, I was sitting in valet, not waiting on the car, but just smoking a cigar. With nobody else out there.
Over at the Omni?
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate anybody not bothering me, even though I ain't seen nobody. I probably wouldn't needed somebody to bother me.
Yeah, it was
This was
4:20
like
in the
4:20.
morning.
The sun literally was going to come up in 30 minutes.
Yeah, so then I went on
Listen,
upstairs.
I said yesterday, Baby Babs woke me up at about 6:20 or whatever in the morning, and I was like, I'm gonna call Slate because I guarantee you he's still up from celebrating this haul.
Dude, I know
I was close.
You were 7:20. I woke back up and put my feet on the side of the bed, and I felt like somebody dumped a bucket of cold water on me. Just a cold sweat. I couldn't move. I had to lay
hate the
back
cold
down.
sweat,
Dog, it
man.
was rough, and I didn't eat right.
Did you think you were going to Earl, as you say?
No, because I didn't have nothing in the Earl. I ain't eat.
Oh.
I ate a burger before we went down, and then I didn't eat the entree that they had. So that was a problem.
Oh, the food was actually good.
Yeah, I didn't. That was slow by me.
Yeah.
I loved the after party. And it's kind of like Hangover. At the end of Hangover, when you
Yep.
go through your phone and see all the pictures.
I love that.
Yeah, I just put one out.
Babs found one.
I was like, oh, just found this, Jim. I'm like, hey, this is
man.
our whole group. I put it on Instagram on my story.
People are like, why are y'all putting pictures out in waves? That's kind of cool.
Because it's just finding them.
Nope,
Well, you
because
just found
we
it.
just found it.
No, I
There is
called
a
Slay
late night
yesterday.
one that will not hit the internet of me.
No, it cannot.
Headband Babs.
Dude,
gotta hold
you
on to
were
that
on fire with that headband and the orange
That
dreads.
headband does something to you.
You look great as a Vol fan.
Yeah.
Nah, she is evolved.
And your husband and the orange suit and everything.
Yes, all of that attire, if you've seen pictures, it's all for sale. Anybody wants
I
it,
love
let
that.
us
Don't
know.
do that, Babs.
It's all for
We
sale.
will pass it your way.
It's not right, Babs.
Actually, you could just have it.
The headband does do things to you. You've worn it twice, and you've been wild both times.
I know.
No, not wild. Just headband Babs.
I didn't. It's not a negative term.
No, yeah, I don't think it's bored. Like wild isn't a good description.
Oh,
It's beyond that.
beyond wild.
Yeah, it was like,
Okay.
Out of control.
So a 29-year-old Titan retired. We've got training camp talking points. We've got Frank Caliendo. By the way, we are at Twin Peaks in Rivergate. And Frank Caliendo, superstar comedian, master voice artist, will be here live from 4 until 5 o'clock. Frank Caliendo will be at Twin Peaks in Rivergate from 4 until 5 o'clock. And here's the very cool thing that he wanted to do. The show that he has at Zanies tomorrow, zanies.nashville.com, I think that's what it is sold out. I mean, y'all can Google search Zanies. You don't need me to say give the exact. Anyway, it's sold out tomorrow. Frank is going to give away a pair of tickets to somebody here at Twin Peaks during his appearance today from 4 until 5 o'clock.
that's gonna be dope.
We'll be
And
there.
We are all going.
Yep.
Zeph, Mr. Babs, Zeph's wife, not fiance Zeph, wife,
Here's your wife.
Mayor, Slay, all going to be in
We're
attendance.
all going to be there. So that's coming up 4 until 5 o'clock. If you're out looking for something to do, come hang out with us. We'll have a good time, and Frank Caliendo will definitely entertain y'all, even if we can't. Jim Wyatt coming up next. We'll talk Titans football as they did report today. First practice session is early tomorrow morning. You'll hear some sound from General Manager Mike Morganzi, who met with the media today. We'll do that in the 5 o'clock hour. All that coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL live from Twin Peaks Rivergate on 104.5 The Zone. United Structural Systems, these guys can help you out with foundation repair issues or waterproofing needs that you might have as the rain hits. Maybe you've noticed some things. Standing water in your crawl space, musty odors, or floor joists with wood rot, cracks in your basement floor, hardwood floors cupping. Your house may be trying to tell you something. These are waterproofing issues, and USS can help you out. Putting off a moisture issue in your home is bad for your health and could lead to more expensive repairs down the road. United Structural Systems, a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area for a long time, since 1994. When it comes to large home repairs, a lot of times homeowners pretend you don't see the warning signs. You're afraid maybe of what you're going to hear. This is especially true with waterproofing and foundation repair. It could be something big that needs to be fixed. It could be a small problem now that will become bigger, or it could be nothing. Bottom line, you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't want to be sold something you don't need. Over 30,000, 100% satisfied residential customers, and USS can help you out. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. USS serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. We didn't play Dawn's intro. She is here.
I'm in the building.
Yes, she is.
She sounds so happy today. But now she's dancing, so I think it's good.
This song will get you every time.
You love this song.
Joan Jett
Love this song.
in the Blackhearts.
I don't love Joan anymore because she wouldn't come on our show.
Give
But
you a gift bag.
yeah, with a crop top.
You can wear crop tops, can't you?
No, I'm too old to be sporting a crop top. Thank you, Joan, but I can't rock that.
So you like the teachers that I went to school with?
Literally, the song says, I don't give a damn about my reputation.
Well, I don't, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sport a crop top.
You can have worn it here
A crop top at 40,
at Twin Peaks.
at 35.
I thought you were 26.
That's right. Kirby, what are you doing?
Hit the bass guitar, that's all.
Kirby is,
Our speaker system sounds weird
We're weird.
out here.
that's how the whole kicker box thing came up.
Good, Zeph.
Zeph can't hear anything.
We're like
saying. That's good.
echoing.
Yep.
All right,
no, I
Zeph
know.
is here. Eggy Bob is here. Here's the thing. Eggy Bob is going to walk around and get people to register for the 2 tickets that Frank Caliendo is going to offer up while he's here from 4 until 5 o'clock at Twin Peaks in Madison to his sold-out show tomorrow.
/ Rivergate.
That's right. What did I say, Madison?
No, that's right. For the new
See, I
Nashville.
just started reading stuff.
It's for the new Nashville. I did it yesterday.
You did?
I just started
Were you
reading.
mad?
Oh,
I read,
what is going on? Kirby.
yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Also, I've never seen that speaker before. I
Ever.
don't
We've
even know
never
what that is.
He's like, we use it all the time. No, you don't. We've never seen that thing. Well, not for our show, Kirby. Clearly, it doesn't like us.
That thing was definitely not in Atlanta. So, did you get mad at yourself for calling it Madison?
No, I didn't read that one. I read us going back down to Atlanta for SEC meeting.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. You want to go back down there?
That's what they told me to do. I just told the people.
Poor Rich didn't update the liner thing, so Slade made him pay.
Oh, you read it out of spite.
I read it because I thought I was supposed to, but
I will say this. Rich did a great
Okay, man.
job with the whole picture thing.
good
from
gosh,
the whole thing.
it took some A1 pictures, man.
Bob gets a lot of credit for that, too.
Bob did a great job.
Good job, Bob.
On Radio Row. Bob said he has some great questions for me on Radio Row, and he did not disappoint.
Okay.
Good job, Bob.
Sounds good. All right, Kirby's here. I don't know what he's doing.
He's trying to fix things.
Bob's got the register to win things. Zeph is over here. He can't hear us. And Ross is producing back at the world-famous Music Row, where our studios are located. 3HL is presented by Ferguson Home. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home, where it all comes together. Titans had another player retire before the age of 30. This is interesting how this happens a lot. Lorenzo Carter retired, 29 years old. Edge rusher. Now, by my count, he was about number 5 on the list, but
Yeah, but
it's not a
still,
good.
It's
It's
a
not
body.
a. It's
they
not
have
a good
zero
list.
depth.
Not a good look.
I mean, the list stinks anyway,
This is where I was. what Babsy just said.
right?
You need bodies.
I mean, at least you have bodies and a little depth. Nope, not anymore. He gone.
Okay, so
29. Peace.
yeah, early.
Props to him.
But
yeah,
the
I'm
other
glad you
guy,
could do that at 29.
the other guy unretired. Remember?
Yeah,
He unretired.
He's at
and
the
came back.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Who,
So,
Buster?
No, Charles.
Sadiq Charles.
Oh, that's right.
He
That was a
unretired.
weird situation.
So
I
that
thought
was-
you were
yeah.
about. I thought you were talking about who was it? Was it
Oh,
Skeen?
okay.
Buster Screen. Yeah.
Skeen,
yeah.
Skeen, something
too.
last
03.
year. He retired right before camp.
We're going to get to Jim White here in a second, but I want to read this. Buck just sent me this from one of his Fox Sports radio producers. Since 2016, the Titans have had 12 players sign in free agency and not make it to the regular season. 3 retired, 5 were cut, 4 got injured. Nashville's the only city where an NFL contract doubles as a sabbatical.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Jim White joins us now, TennesseeTitans.com.
Way to lace that one, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, what's up?
How you guys doing?
We are good. So the players report today. The 2025 season is underway. First practice tomorrow morning. How excited are you about all this?
Yeah, I'm ready to get going. I mean, it's certainly the off season is more, countdown until the break, and then you obviously have training camp after that. When you start training camp, the countdown's on for preseason games and the regular season. So I'm excited to see maybe how some of these young guys look. Excited to see how Cam Ward looks, picking up where he left off at the end of the off season, and just love football season, whether it's college or pro, high school. It's just a fun time of the year, and I know it's still hot, and I know it's still July, but these months will days and weeks, and we'll start flying off the calendar once they get going.
What do you think Callie learned from year one, and how impactful will that knowledge and experience be in year two? That's one of the main things for me.
Yeah, I think a lot. I mean, it's just learning, his team and learning, how players respond and learning how he wants to go about doing things. It wasn't just him. I mean, it was a new, Nick Holtz is an offensive coordinator for the first time, and Nora Wilson, defensive coordinators, obviously brought in a new special teams coach in John Fossil. So I just think there's going to be a comfort level this year that he didn't have last year when he was doing it for the first time. Obviously, things changed in the course of the offseason when he tried to develop more competitive periods and tried to do more team bonding. I think he realized all of that was important, and so I think camp, we'll have some tweaks to it too, based on what he liked and what he didn't like. He talked so much last offseason, or during the course of last season, about keeping notebooks full of stuff that he liked about how things went and stuff he wanted to do differently, and I think you'll start to see some of that present itself.
Obviously, everyone is intrigued by the number one pick, QB1, Cam Ward, and I think that's certainly a big question, is how quickly can he find comfort in being an NFL quarterback. He seems to, at this point, have done, said, and performed all of the right ways and things.
I think he's been great. I mean, he's just got the right attitude you need from a guy playing that position, and doesn't care about all the other stuff off the field, and he's just all about football. And I think players, teammates, whether they're guys coming in here with him as a rookie or guys that have been in the league for a while, I think they all see that. So really like what I've seen from him. Now he's got to go out and do it in camp, and things are different now when you get the pads on and you've got players getting their hands on the receivers when they're trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and obviously he's not going to get hit when he drops back to throw, but things will be a lot more competitive, things will be a lot faster, and we'll get a good feeling of how he does here early on in camp.
Not a surprise that Cushenberry is on the PUP list to start the year. But big picture offensive line, how much better do you feel like as they come in that this group can be up front?
Well, I think should be better. I mean, I like Dan Moore. I think he had a good offseason. Obviously, J.C. Latham switching over to the right side, more of a comfort level for him. I think Skoronski continues to improve as he has gotten more comfortable and stronger, and then he had to get in Zeitler to play. He's played in the league for so long, you know what you're getting in him. So I think it's a good group. Now it's just a matter of identifying the guys behind them, and obviously, as you mentioned, Don, getting Cushenberry up to speed. Now, I wasn't surprised that he began on PUP, but I think at some point here over the next couple of weeks, he'll enter the fray. I don't think there's any sense in getting him going this early or really having him do much, in July. But you want to try to get him back in the mix as you get closer to the season. I think Snead, another one, I'm sure you guys are curious about. L'Jarius Snead is on PUP as well. I think it's more related to his knee than it is his quad that he's been battling for a while. He's the wild card. I mean, unfortunately for him, since they signed him, he just hasn't been able to play much and hasn't been available. And if he's not a part of the group this year, that cornerback room is very thin, if you ask me. And I'd have a whole lot of questions if Snead's not available. So, you're obviously going to have Jarvis Brownlee a year on those belts stepping up, Roger McCreary, Gerald Baker's back, but they need Snead to be available, and he's got to prove he can stay on the field, get on the field first.
So I know Borgonzi said today with Snead, which I couldn't remember if we knew this or not. We knew obviously he had some quad issues. We knew the knee has always been a thing, which is why he's kind of limited in practice, period, anyway, for the rest of his career. But they talked about it today and said it was, in fact, the knee that put him on the PUP list, and that he possibly had a procedure in May just to kind of clean it up. What do we know about Snead's injury, and where are we on what we actually know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just that he had a knee when he got here, and that's kind of what has held him back. And then the quad obviously presented itself during the course of last season. The knee, again, was just a cleanup procedure. Usually guys come back pretty quickly from that, but they're being extra careful with him because he's dealing with some other things as well. It doesn't sound like it's something that's going to keep him out too long here early in camp. Again, Berganti is saying that he's week to week. And then when he comes back, you have to manage him and just what that looks like. I'm curious myself because, since he's been here, he has missed a lot more than he has been out there. And the only way he's going to get better and have his technique be better and for him to be good on Sundays is he's practicing and out there. And so I'm curious myself just to see how quickly he's back and what it looks like when he is.
Will you just update on everybody? I did it yesterday and just explain PUP list at this point in this season. But can you just can you state the facts for everybody? Basically, these two guys that are on the PUP list right now can come off of it at any time during camp. The date that you kind of pinpoint and wait for is August 30th. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, as soon as these guys pass the physical, they'll be cleared and be out there. And a lot of times guys will, they'll have guys start on PUP and then, could be a random Tuesday, Wednesday in camp. They'll pass the physical that morning and be out there that next day. So they don't have to stay on there any required time. It's just a matter of when they are ready to turn them loose based on what they're seeing in rehab. So we'll see when that happens. The good news is that, Burks is cleared and he's able to compete at the start. Kevin Winston cleared. He's able to go from the start. Khalil Mullings, who missed some time during the course of the offseason, he's good to go from the start. So some guys will be out there, and the kind of waiting game will start for the other ones.
The Winston one is kind of a surprise, right? I thought perhaps he might start off on that.
I thought he might because he didn't do anything during the offseason. He worked on the side. So, that's a good development, and Berganti said he's 100%. We'll see. I mean, I still think you're probably going to be somewhat careful with him. And the whole league is careful at the beginning, to be honest with you. It's just a ramp up here to start camp, and you're not doing anything in pads. And so that'll give him an opportunity to kind of get a little bit more comfortable.
Slay Dog, you catch that little flyby there? Traylon Burks good to go?
Yeah, I don't know if Jimmy could hear himself speak after that ovation after he announced that in here.
The crowd went wild here.
Yeah, I was telling him, shh, everybody be cool. Let Jimmy finish talking. But,
my eyes are still stuck in the back of my head.
well, leave him back there, Babsy. You're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, I know, because he ain't going to do anything.
Hey, Jimmy, let me ask you, man, what's the vibes, though? Like, what's the vibes of this coaching staff? Is it a rebuild vibe, like where we're going actually one day at a time, compared to last year when we came in and with the big signings and the names that we got? Yes, we knew the depth was not there if somebody were to go down, but you were still hopeful, like, man, this team right here, baby, can get in the playoffs if things go all the way right and you have a little luck.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the probably expectations were a little bit out of whack last year going in, and that's why it was so hard to take when it ended up being 3-14. And I'm still of the opinion if they don't blow the game in Chicago or let that game against the Jets get away early, or let another winnable game against the Colts get away. If some of those games turn out differently, maybe the whole season would have looked different, but it didn't happen, and the season ended up being one that got some people fired and certainly resulted in you picking number one overall. Now, I personally think the team is better and more talented. There's a youth movement that has some guys on the team that are going to be exciting to watch, including the quarterback and Cam Ward. With all that said, it's hard to do what the Commanders did and do what other teams have done and go from being at the very bottom to being a contender the very next season. I think this team, again, has some talent, but still a lot of holes and thin at some spots and a lot of guys that have something to prove. I think it'll be a more exciting season with Cam Ward at quarterback, but A lot of things are going to need to come together, and we'll start to get some clues here starting tomorrow.
How surprised were you by the Lorenzo Carter news?
I think anytime things like that happen, it comes as a surprise because he just informed the team yesterday. But I heard you guys talk about him, and this is just not a Titans. I see this happen across the league, and don't think it's all that rare when a guy retires. I think he was going to have a hard time making the roster. I mean, I think he was 4th or 5th at best on the depth chart behind Arden Key and Draymond Jones and Semi Oladejo. He was going to be competing with guys like Jaden Harrell and, for sure. And then trying to think who else would have been. Ali Gay, obviously, in that group. I mean, he was going to be hard-pressed to make it. Maybe that had something to do with it. I mean, he'd been in the league for a while, flashed a little bit in the off season, but he was going to have his work cut out for him when camp started. So I haven't talked to him. I know Mike Berganza didn't really get to the details of why he made that decision, but sometimes when guys have been in the league for a while and as camp approaches, if they're not foaming at the mouth and excited about going through this, what's going to be a long season, and that's your mind and your body telling you it's time to hang it up. So he's not the first guy, obviously, around here, and certainly I don't think will be the last.
How surprised were you by the Will Levis news yesterday, the day before camp?
Well, the timing is what was, I guess, surprising, unfortunate, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I guess I had to say, you hear about certain things as a possibility, but until it happens, then you're just not sure how it's going to play out. And I know, and it certainly sounds like there were conversations with the team and Will's camp from the time last season ended about how he was going to manage the shoulder and deal with some lingering soreness and discomfort. And, the plan, again, was to let him kind of work his way through it and rehab and see how it went. I thought he looked good this offseason. He practiced every day in OTAs. He went all the way through minicamp. He obviously went to California to work with Jordan Palmer. Will said himself at the end of minicamp he felt good, like he was in a good position to compete. So with all that said, I can't say that I would have thought at the middle of June that he would have arrived at the conclusion that he wanted to have surgery and just get ready for 2026. But that's what he did. And now Brandon Allen, Tim Boyle are in a position to contend behind Cam. I don't think there's any question Cam's going to be the starter. He's got to earn it, obviously. Now Brandon Allen can end up being a favorite to be the 2.
Or maybe they bring somebody in. We'll see. That's going to be an interesting situation. Thank you for the time, Jimmy. We're glad it's here, and we'll see you out there, brother.
Okay, sounds good. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you out here.
At Jay Wyatt Sports, TennesseeTitans.com. When we come back, Mike Clay, speaking of the roster, Jim said the roster's better than it was last year. Mike Clay ranked the rosters in the NFL. Where are the Titans? We'll tell you next. 3HL broadcasting live from Twin Peaks again. Frank Caliendo here live from 4 until 5 o'clock today. He's at Zany's tomorrow night. This is 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Important message from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law for you. Some lawyers chase ambulances. One passed me on my way here to Twin Peaks today. And those lawyers will do anything to get your attention. That is not Blair Durham and his team. That is not how it works. Because if someone calls you after a wreck chasing ambulances, they're breaking the law. There are lawyers that break the law. Not the case with Blair Durham. Marine veteran Blair Durham and the team at Bart Durham Injury Law don't play those games, but they are there. When you make the call, they answer. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, if it changes your life in an instant, throws off work, bills, peace of mind, all those things. Just remember Blair's number, 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. That's Bart Durham Injury Law, 615-242-9000.
3HL 1045, the Zone Tuesday edition, Tupac Tuesday here on The Big Show. Ross producing, back at the studio. Frank Caliendo, master voice artist. I wrote down a bunch of people that he expertly does their voices. And I'm just going to check them off as we go down the list.
Oh, yeah?
I love it when he just goes back and forth from voice to voice to voice.
With facial expressions and everything added in. That's why
His Robert De Niro facial expression is.
You gotta get on the stream with him, man.
You got to get on the stream. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter,
Or go to
and
Zany's.
Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Thank you, Babsy.
Simmons Zany's also tomorrow.
He is at Zany's tomorrow.
Which is sold out.
It is sold out.
Maybe you just stay outside and watch and waiting for him to come through and hope he tell you a joke in the parking lot. Since it took so long to get tickets.
Tell you a joke in the parking lot.
Some of them will do that.
Is it on the way homer?
No, on
You
the way
get it
in.
on the way home?
No, you get on the way in.
Oh, you get it on the way
You
in?
ain't getting none on the way home. They out of there. That's one thing they don't do.
Once they're done, they're done?
Yeah, unless they selling some merch or some DVDs or something. DVDs? Might not even be doing that no more.
Do they still have DVDs? Are
I
DVDs
ain't
still
seen
around,
one in a
Babs?
minute.
No, not according to the South Carolina football player or whoever it was, Mississippi State football player. He's like, oh, yeah, my dad used to put that in like a DVD or something. DVD or CD.
Yeah, that's what he
I'm
said.
like, what?
Yeah.
You don't know what that is?
Yeah.
He's like, nah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then I felt old.
and welcome to it, Babs. We're in it.
I wonder if Frank Caliendo's been working on your voice at all.
He did, I listen. Even if he work on it, I'm gonna change it up. How about that?
What do you mean you're going to change
You
it up?
can't
Change my
change
voice.
your voice.
Yeah, I'm changing my voice. He can't get me. Can't corner me in. Can't put Slay in the corner, baby.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
That's right.
Slay.
That's right. Then what he'll do? So he think he got my voice, and then all of a sudden I start talking different. Then what? You gonna get that one too? I can go all day with this, yo.
You're from everywhere.
Feel me? Can't get me.
Tennessee Mutt.
Man, come on now. I'll take him down to Memphis, man.
Look at your
Kurt.
Sunday coming through here.
Yeah, let me see that, Kurt. See that old good old boy.
Everybody got lunch.
This ain't hot though.
It's not hot. You want him to heat it up?
You don't know if it's hot.
No, I'm touching it.
The ice cream took over.
Yeah, well, maybe
Maybe
hot
that's your
food.
sign you shouldn't have ordered it.
No, it's supposed to be a hot fudge Sunday.
Well, take it back.
So I'm gonna do.
Let Zeph do it. He'll do it. He's holding a knife.
You can wait because it's cold anyway.
By the way, speaking of Zeph, why were you telling him he was number one a minute ago?
No, I have an ant bite on my middle finger. I was showing it to him.
Ant bite.
Look at it.
How you get an ant bite on your middle finger?
I don't know.
Where were you? Where were you?
Yeah,
I was
why'd the
doing
ant crawl in
yard
the
work.
crevice?
I was doing yard work.
There's no way you were doing yard work.
I was.
There's 0%
I was
chance.
pulling weeds.
There's no way that's
I
happening.
was pulling weeds, and then there's a bunch of mold. We have this wash away, which, by the way,
Wash away
landscaper, I'm in need. I need to plant some trees. I need to do some things. So hit me up.
I need to do.
Do you
on
still
Twitter
have the
if you
weed
know
tree
anybody.
over there?
Yeah, no, Mr. Rabs got it down this weekend.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's not.
But he
actual
didn't
weed
really get
people,
it.
But
It's coming back.
yeah, of course it is. That ain't going nowhere.
So yeah, that's
It's like Slay's voice.
at Dawn Davenport TN is my Twitter. If you know of anybody, I need a good landscaper to plant some new trees in. So let me know. Caliendo just walked in the door. What up?
Caliendo just walked in
Anyway,
the door.
so yeah, I was doing
Hey,
yard work.
Norm. See, he ought to start doing Norm right now. Norm.
Top rosters in the NFL, and then we'll get Caliendo in here. By the way, he'll be here until 5 o'clock, and he's got a couple of tickets for his sold-out show at Zany's tomorrow. By the way, Dusty Slay at Zany's tonight, and it is not sold out. But best rosters, according to Mike Clay. Baltimore Ravens, number one, Slay Dog.
Baltimore Ravens #1.
Don hates Baltimore
Huh.
Ravens.
Is there a worse fan base in all of sports than the Baltimore Ravens fan
Well,
base?
see, we're a little jaded because
At me. I'm telling you, at me.
We saw
There's
them
not.
up close and personal, and we saw a Titans fan just get jacked in the jaw by a Ravens fan for no reason.
And I was
at the end of the
sober
game.
because I was pregnant, so I really saw everything.
Oh,
Like, that fan base is obnoxious.
I don't know, Babs. A Cowboy,
They're the worst.
A Cowboys fan, man.
No, but they're not.
They obnoxious, Babs.
Can
They're
I
not
send?
angry at life.
Can I send a reason for Ravens?
I mean, if I lived in Baltimore, I'd probably be angry at life,
I told
too.
you that. I told you, yeah.
Babs, here's a good reason.
They got reason to be.
To back your point on the Ravens having the worst fan base in all of sports. They quit selling alcohol at halftime.
Because you can't trust anybody.
They
'Cause they
quit
can't
selling
handle it.
alcohol at halftime. I've never seen that before. And this cop goes, we asked him, and he was like, you don't want these people drinking after halftime.
See?
Also, he was like, also be careful walking home in those jerseys.
Yeah.
Because we had Titans gear on.
And we kind of
And
laughed.
the Titans beat them.
We kind of laughed, and he was like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah. No, he was dead serious.
Also,
It's the
another
worst
reason
fan base.
for the Ravens, Bert is a Ravens fan.
Well, he fits right in. Look at
Bert's a
that.
good guy, man.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Bert.
Love you, Bert. Just them's jokes.
I just hate your fan base.
Number 2, Eagles, second best roster in the NFL. Lions, number 3. I'll give you the top 5. 4 is Buffalo.
Did you see those red helmets that they're
5
going
is
to add?
Kansas City. Yes.
The Bills?
They're phenomenal.
So sweet.
Nah, I missed him. Darn it.
Okay.
Why y'all didn't send it to the chat?
I don't know.
I don't want me to see nothing.
Are you already changing your voice
Are you
so
still
Caliendo doesn't
scrolling?
get you?
No, I got something for him.
You're still scrolling to get to the
I'm still scrolling to get to the Titans.
Titans. Stand by.
I'm at 17, 18. Cowboys are 18,
Will you start on
19.
like? Well, no.
20.
We're going to be at the end.
What is this, the best rosters?
Yeah.
Miss Martha?
Yeah, we know.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, Martha. Meet Frank Caliendo.
They know
Frank,
we
that's
ain't-
Martha.
they know we're going to be
She
31.
makes baked goods.
We'll be 30. The Titans should be 30.
30.
We lower than 30. I got a problem.
I'm at 25. It's the Colts.
Colts at 25?
Yep.
Are you surprised the Colts are that high?
27.
No, they all right. They got some pieces.
27
They got good-
Giants.
They ain't got no quarterback.
Who's their quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
I feel like they're going to try to force feed Anthony Richardson, though, which is going to be a mistake. And they're going to pay for it in week 6 or 7.
I feel like you can't force feed him. I feel like he is missing that drive.
Ain't missing a lot of stuff.
All right, Titans are.
Number 28, the Tennessee Titans, 28th
Hey.
best roster, according to Mike Clay. Biggest
There we
strength, interior defensive lineman Jeffrey Simmons, one of the league's best. His 26 and a half
That's it?
sacks over the past 4
Their
seasons.
strength is Big Jeff. Period.
Ranks 6th among interior linemen. It appears Tennessee found a gem on day 2 of last year's draft, as Tavondre Sweat was terrific as a rookie, posting PFF's 13th highest grade among 89 qualified defensive tackles. Veteran Sebastian Joseph Day is returning and will help fill out the terrific trio.
Okay.
The
Weakness.
biggest weakness, the rest of the front 7. It's literally what he wrote.
You said Sebastian Joseph Day is returning?
Yeah. I actually wrote that down too. Look.
Why?
They're good up front defensively with Big Jeff, T. Sweat, and
I didn't
Sebastian
know that.
Joseph
That's
Day.
good. Way to go,
Edge.
Joseph Day.
So the rest of the front 7, that's the problem, he says. X factor, offensive line.
You forgot he was on the roster.
Non-starter to no cornerback Daryl Baker Jr. Okay. We'll read through some of this a little bit later.
Sam Brady.
Frank Caliendo coming up next as we broadcast live from Twin Peaks in Rivergate. What's wrong, Babs?
They're not last.
Yeah, they're not last.
Woohoo!
They are 28th. More next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
What's happening, fellas? Listen to me, man. You need to go to lowtcenter.com. Get over there and book your appointment today. Get your T levels tested. I mean, you're in the weight room. You know you're getting jacked. We understand that. But you could not be getting the gains that you want probably because your T levels are a little off. And that could be a real easy thing to fix. Just go in there, get you a consultation, and understand exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Get those energies. Get that energy, not those energies, get that energy back up. Don't walk around drained. Don't be just off kilter during the day, man. This is an opportunity for you to get to it. All you got to do is go to Low T Center, where they're going to tell you the honest truth. Not going to give you any gimmicks or anything, and they're going to pop. I promise you that. One in Hendersonville, one in Brentwood, Old McEwen. Also, if you or your spouse are looking to lose a little weight, well, they got prescription weight loss treatments also, and semaglutide. If you qualify for the treatment, you can get free B12 shots when you start. All you got to do is go to lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I've just been on the live from Twin Peaks out in Madison.
Where are we, Zeph?
Yeah, Twin Peaks out in Madison.
Okay,
the Titans, along with 25 other teams today, reported for training camp. Mike Bergonzi, Chad Brinker met with the media to open training camp, where Bergonzi was asked about how they feel about the quarterback room following the Will Levis surgery that will keep him out for the season.
We feel good right now about the quarterback room. Like every position, that we're going to continue to evaluate it. So, but right now, we don't see adding anybody right now.
In other Titans news, Bergonzi announced today that along with Snead and Cushenberry to the PUP list, pass rusher Lorenzo Carter informed the team of his retirement on Monday. Carter, 29 years old, signed a one-year deal with the Titans back in March and leaves an already thin pass rush room. In other NFL news today, Saints safety Tyrann Mathieu announced his retirement from the NFL after 4 All-Pro nods, 3 Pro Bowls, and a Super Bowl victory in his 12-year career. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone Tuesday edition. Hope you're having a great day. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Right, Babsy?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's pouring. People can't drive.
There she is.
What up, Babette?
Let's go.
People can't drive in general, or like
I mean, in general.
when
but
it rains, it's
when
worse.
it sprinkles, it gets worse.
Oh, yeah. What about snow?
Don't even get me started. Don't even.
Babsy won't even leave the house when it snows.
Nope.
So she doesn't even know.
Y'all are like, yeah, we're going to work. No problem. I'm like, great, I'm not.
Yeah,
It's too
more
dangerous.
Like, more like an adventure for me.
This literally happened. And you drive right by her neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't pick me up. Not doing it.
She's protesting the snow. Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
We are broadcasting live from Twin Peaks, TwinPeaksRestaurant.com, the best drafts in the game. Currently 29.7 degrees here at Twin Peaks in Madison. The Summer Bikini Bash costume party is coming up. It is. That's a true fact.
The summer who?
You got details on that?
The Summer Bikini Bash costume party is officially here. Cool off with your favorite Twin Peaks girls all week and celebrate with specials on your favorite shots, cans, cocktails, and martinis.
What day? What day?
27th through the 31st. Frank Caliendo is here, y'all.
I'm working on the Slay impression, one sound at a time.
He said that. He said Frank can't box me in. I'm going to change my voice.
I run around on him.
You know who else told me that? It was Mike Tirico.
Mike Tirico?
I was talking to Tirico, and I was like, it's hard to get. I can't figure out what to do with your voice because he's like, that's because I change it up. He's like. I'm like, that wasn't even your voice. You said that in. What
you got to do?
But that was Super Bowl in New Orleans, and I saw Tirico outside. He was still working with Gruden at the time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do a Tirico with Gruden.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure it out, and that's what he told me, that he's always switching it up on purpose. And he is one of the, if not, I mean, he's elite.
He is elite.
Mike Tirico is.
But why is he switching it up?
I don't know if that's true or just messing with me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was funny because that was when I had met Tirico, it was actually in New Orleans for a game. I might have met him before that, but I ran into him. I went to a game in Chicago. It was the Saints versus the Bears, and Gruden was there. He was doing prep work. Tirico wasn't there yet. Now, not that Tirico was late. Tirico was just doing 14 other sports, right?
Yeah.
So he's doing a bunch of other stuff, and Gruden started busting him when he came in. He's like, I'll tell you what, man, you working on, what are you doing right now? You doing golf prep, man? Is that what you're doing? Mike Tirico, the voice of everything, man. How many jobs you got? You got that? How many jobs you got over there, man? That's a tremendous job you do. You keep me on track sometimes, don't you, Mike? Tirico doing a great job. Keeping us together.
Don't you, Mike?
You're Gruden. It's my favorite ever.
What is your favorite voice to do?
Mine?
I don't even know what your voice is.
Nobody wants,
Frank, nobody cares about that.
wants to hear it.
You could
Gotta-
be
gotta
talking
have-
to us as your friend.
I have
Fred. You know,
I have
like,
been talking to me. You guys just don't hear it. It's just Mr. Invisible.
Oh yeah.
Listen, is this Dr. Phil? Is that
down.
what this is?
Slow
Frank,
down.
you got to stop
Slow down,
pretending to be
Frank.
other people. What just happened?
Slow down, Frank. Slow down, brother.
Welcome to Life with Ron
Slow
Slay.
down, brother.
They just delivered a dessert.
I mean, is that like ladies getting bought drinks? Do Slay just gets desserts sent to him? Hurt your knee isn't doing well. Here's another one. Let's put 20 more pounds on that knee.
See how that goes.
Weight bearing, baby. Weight bearing.
Wait, Baron. See, I'm working on. You have certain things. Wait, Baron. Wait, Baron.
Man, that sound like Madden or something, man.
I'm mad. No, something. Yeah, it's like. I mean, it's getting there, but it's just a
I ain't gonna talk- I ain't talking
5'6"
like it.
white guy trying to do a
I ain't talking
6'5"
like it.
black guy.
I ain't talking
It's
like
just- there's always going to be a little bit of difference, but it's the it's that you've got certain things that are. I was listening. They sent me some stuff to listen to, and there are certain words that you just even cut off completely. So I'm going to pay attention throughout this today, and we'll see what.
You ain't gonna get it, Frank.
You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. Ari Spears always like, oh, Frank, you might do Morgan Freeman, but you're not good at other black guys.
You know,
Hey, man.
I can't believe it. Can't do it, Chris Rock. Not close, Frank.
Oh.
so
Do
outside
some
of
more John C. Riley. Did you touch my drum set?
So outside of your voice, what is your favorite voice?
When they're different, I mean, that's I don't know. Morgan Freeman is one of those favorites because
Man.
I was telling Shaq one time, it's because people can't believe that voice come out of me because it's so deep. He goes, "Is that why that is? Because it's so deep. Is that what it is?" So I was like, "Yeah, Shaq, just let me have this moment." And then I taught him how to do Trump, and Shaq doing Trump might be the funniest thing. It's luxurious. It's fantastic. Very, very great. Probably the best in the world. A lot of people are saying.
Shaq is amazing.
Gruden is fun.
Oh,
Whenever they're new, they're a lot more fun for me, just
Yeah.
because it's different. And when people haven't heard them a bunch, people have heard a lot of the mainstays. The big ones a bunch of times, the Grudens, the Maddens, and stuff like that. So when I bring something else out and find a good bit with them, that's what I'm not as good at as I used to be, and I'm trying to get myself back doing is writing better bits for some of the new voices. And it used to be. There were maybe 5 people that did Trump 20 years ago. There was
Yeah.
Daryl Hammond. There was me. Maybe a Dana Carvey or somebody else here or there. Now everybody does it. And it makes sense because when somebody's the president, that
Yeah.
everybody's doing that. But especially when the president is out there all the time, and we're going to do a lot of things. We're doing a lot of things, and they want that. What do they want? They want the Commanders Stadium. They want it to be in D.C. And I said, only if you change the name. You got to change the name. It's got to be the Redskins, and it's got to come back. And if it comes back, then we're going to have a tremendous history. The great Redskins, and it's going to be down in D.C. and it's not going to be out of the city. It's not going to be out of the city, and they have no representation because they're D.C. and they shouldn't because there's a lot of bad people. There's a lot of bad people.
Is he having a conversation with himself and asking himself questions? And then
A lot of times. Well, that's Jeff Goldblum does that.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's like, what? Ooh, I'll tell you. Ooh.
He loves Jeff Goldblum.
My bid,
my guy. I'm gonna
my
see
bid
that
on
tonight.
him is he's a tour guide and a tourist at the same time. What's that? Oh, I'm glad you asked. That is the Statue of Liberty. Ooh. But Trump's got that thing that's, and my show isn't political at all, but when somebody's out there and the president's out there all the time, I know I'm doing my job when people from all sides are like, it was awful, that was hilarious, and they don't know which they are. But it's very good. And a lot of people are talking about, and they want to change the name. And I said, we're not going to change the name. We're going to keep them the Tennessee Titans, even though they're not that big. They're the same size. They're the same size as everybody else, same as the New York Giants. They're not giant people. A lot of people. I was in Lilliput, and I said, I'm a big guy here, but in normal places, I'm a normal person. And then I was climbing a beanstalk, and I climbed up, and there was a giant. And he said, are you naming our New York Giants? I'm a giant. I don't want our name to be on. I said, they love you.
they love you, and it's the proper way to go. A lot of people are saying these things.
It's so good.
Hey, that's
It's the
amazing,
it's
man.
whispery Trump.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people
It's the
do.
whispery
A lot
Trump.
of people do over the top Trump. I do library Trump.
We have got a ton of books. We've got some of the best books, and these books have tremendous words. And there's picture books. If you're at the library, and I don't even know who goes to the library anymore, but a lot of people, I guess, go to the library. And they're checking out books. And I said, if you can't read, we'll get you a picture book. And I love picture books. I read a picture book with George W. Bush the other day. We did a pop-up book. We did a pop-up book.
By the way, if you're not watching on our zone feed too, like the gestures and the
Yeah.
facial expressions make it even more perfect.
Carl,
That's part of the sell, you know.
Yeah.
That makes it.
I love your Robert De Niro face. You look very constipated.
You gotta go. Yeah. Please don't squeeze your shaman. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Gotta go.
We just
We
made her.
just watched Scarface.
And
Scarface is Pacino.
Casino.
Oh.
Casino.
We mixed
Italians.
We mixed them
I
up
know.
on them.
Well, no, what did we watch? We
Casino.
watched,
Scarface and Casino. You watched both of them?
is that the same guy?
No, one is Pacino, one is De
One
Niro.
guy's a short Italian guy who's a tough guy, and the other one is a short Italian guy who's a tough guy.
Okay. Which one did we watch then?
Pacino's
You
got
watched both of them.
Pacino's got the wide eyes, like this, always looking around.
Casino is what I was
No,
thinking
yeah,
then.
you were thinking Casino.
Yes.
that's Scarface.
But that was Scarface, though, right
Yeah.
there.
So hello to my little friend. That's Pacino.
There you go.
And he's playing a Cuban in that,
right?
But no Cubans ever talk like that. But
Yeah,
Robert
that's
I
De
didn't
a
think
good
Niro.
about
point.
that. I
Yeah.
never think about that. Why?
I didn't either.
De Niro
don't
was
talk
a
like
Casino.
that.
Yeah, it's like
De Niro was Casino.
Yeah.
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 Whatever. They're
And Casino-
interchangeable.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
whatever.
Just classic movies.
Just the history of my people.
Whatever about them.
Whatever.
They came. The people came from the boot. The people came from the boot. The different parts of the boot. That's what it is. You know. And they got relatives doing the books. That's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So but people, there was a thing called what was it called? It was Spitting Image, which was Spitting Image puppets used to do. They're in the Land of Confusion video, the Phil Collins video, and there was a show called Spitting Image,
And it was a tremendous show, a very good show.
but it was all these puppets that were caricatures, and it was De Niro, Pacino, and Dustin Hoffman, and they were always running together, and nobody knew which was which.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like they're just running, and then Steven Spielberg would come in, and money would just blow around. Like very well written, funny stuff. So,
He's Frank Caliendo. He's going to be at Zany's tomorrow. Sold out show.
and you guys are coming, right?
We are coming.
Absolutely.
We're having 3HL family night.
We will be in the building.
Nance texted me. He's not going to be there. He's still. He might be lying to me.
Come on, Jim.
He said he's still at Pebble Beach.
Yeah, he loves it out there.
blitzed.
Why would you not? Yeah. Did you say that?
No. Oh, Jim. Oh, this is going to be really great. We're going to pop another one open. Here we go, Jim. Throwing him back. And
He
then-
did bring us wine, his wine, when he came.
so good.
Which I'm
Man,
a
that was
wino,
good.
so I
Oh,
love.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
And Herbie's not around, but his son is coming, I guess.
Okay,
So he
cool.
just texted me a little bit ago. I think that he knew because you guys had talked to him. So, but like I said, it's sold out. But I do have a couple that we can get you some tickets for somebody here if somebody wants it, or you
That
can
is
give them away in the
incredible.
air. How do you want to do it?
See,
CJ has-
if y'all are in the building, see Eki Bop, get registered. Frank is giving a pair of tickets to his sold out show tomorrow at Zany's. So make sure you get that done.
Crowd just going crazy for that. Dorfman, the owner of Zany's, is just cracking up as nobody moved over.
Well, he, in fairness, he already got most of the people that are here.
Yeah,
They're
he's already
in.
been through once.
Yeah, he's already been through once.
He's already
so.
been there. All right, so more with Frank Caliendo when we come back. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
All right, want to tell you about medical house calls because, stuff goes around. I got a 5-year-old, and she started coughing yesterday, and we got way too much to do, busyness, to be able to take some time out and go to the doctor. So guess what I'm going to do? Call Medical House Calls, and you can do the same. They come to you, 615-838-2375. You can call or text them. Their teams will come to your house, assess what you need within minutes, and after a quick chat, a doctor sees you and will let you know what you need to do to get better. They can even give you prescription medicine at your house. Medical House Calls, bringing back concierge medicine. No more waiting in these germ-filled urgent care rooms or waiting for appointments that you can't get to because they don't fit in your schedule. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, same-day appointments available, next day guaranteed. Medical House Calls, healthcare designed for your life. 615-838-2375. You can catch them online and schedule your appointment online. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
What's happening, fellas? Listen, KellumStemCellInstitute.com. That's where you need to head over to. Holistic stem cell therapy brought to you, and it's the real thing. It's your body, your cells, your solution. Real easy, real simple to use. You go sit down, talk to Dr. Ethan Kellum, get a one-on-one, get a consultation with him, and explain to them exactly what you're hurting. The inflammation, whether it's in your ankle, knee, back, hip, neck, whatever you can think of, I'm telling you, it does work. They're stored for future and continued use. That's your body's stem cells, that is. Harvested and redeployed based on your needs. Stem cells attack inflammation in the body, and we know that all autoimmune disorders derive from inflammation. So whether it's congestive heart failure, lung issues, autism, or arthritis, you can get it taken care of. And you got the solution. It's in your body, people. 615-850-4415. That's the number, 615-850-4415. KellumStemCellInstitute.com. Tell them Big Slate sent you, and get your body right.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, and Frank Caliendo broadcasting live at
Our show just got way cooler.
Twin Peaks in Rivergate. Yep. TwinPeaksRestaurant.com. Their website. Come on out. Frank will be here until about 5 o'clock. And got a pair of tickets to give away to a sold-out show at Zany's tomorrow night.
We will be there having a good old time.
It's 3HL family night.
Man, listen, and we ain't coming to play around.
Uh-oh.
We're coming
You know
in.
what that
Hey,
means.
How
You know
long
what that
is
means.
Slay Dog, didn't
Yes.
how
Amazon.
long is the show going to last, Frank? Like 4 or 5 hours?
15 minutes.
No, that's a lie, Frank. I went the
you
last
went there.
time,
Slay
man.
was at the
yeah,
last
I was
one.
at the last one, boy, in there crying. Me and my wife went. Fiance at the time.
Yeah, probably. You know, it generally shows at a club around an hour and a half. There's an opener. I don't know if it's going to be a 2 or 3 person show.
Yeah.
But the guy who's been helping me write a bunch of stuff, Patrick Keene, is one of the openers, if not the opener.
Okay, cool.
And it's a clean show too. I don't know if people know about that, but it's very clean. But he's very funny, and then been working on a bunch of new stuff and different. A couple different voices, a couple of some of the talking around the voices a little bit more. People get a little more piece of me trying to figure out what. Because I wanted to eventually do another special, but I'm trying to figure out what that would be. So it's just difficult to try and figure that out. For
How
me.
do you? This is probably the dumbest question ever.
I'm betting on it.
Yeah. How? But like, how do you?
Having a hard time with DraftKings.
How do you structure a show? Like, how does your
I don't know.
brain
My
work?
show has such lack of structure. That's part of the issue. Because it's a lot of what I come up with is stuff that I'm riffing with on stage, and then I just add it back into the show.
Okay.
So it's that type of thing. So it looks like stream of it's because I loved Robin Williams growing up. My goodness, who knew? What an amazing thing! And then he had some stuff planned. He'd go from one thing to the next.
Genius.
So one of my favorites.
I was so my question was going to be like, what you here for? Like, what made you just pop up?
I want to see you guys at Twin Peaks. I want to see what would happen.
I knew it. You should have came
bucket list.
27 through the 31st. That's when I'm gonna be at Twin
that's
Peaks.
for the
the
for the
personal.
bikini.
Yeah, that's
the bikini bash.
Little shindig we gonna have.
Well, my wife and my daughter are here with me, and my wife's brother and his family are here for the Coldplay concert. So I'm going to be operating Kiss Cam tonight. Try and catch my wife with a. So they're going to that, and then so I booked with Zany's with Dortmund because I've known him forever. I was like, do you have anything open around that time? That's why it's on a Wednesday. So come here we're here for the Coldplay. I went down to Murray State because I got a friend playing down there, and Ryan Miller, who's the coach of Murray State now, who I know him from Creighton, and Coach Mack, and watching them over there at Creighton. So I went down to Murray yesterday, watched a little bit of practice and some scrimmage.
Oh, cool.
So I got a whole bunch of stuff done right now, which is pretty cool.
Is it any time that you have finished a show like you planned out, like you had it scripted and it went from beginning to end, or are you always like weaving through it?
It's a kind of a mix, especially in clubs. I like to do little bits of different things. That's why I like the club, is it gives you more chance to mess around somewhat.
Right.
Like almost test reaction.
Yeah, at a theater, you feel like I'm at the theater. You feel like you're in a like it needs to be more polished.
Right.
At a club, I feel like it can just be more of a mess around in the intimate setting.
Yeah.
Lets you play around more. Like you watch people in clubs, they talk to the audience a lot more. Even though that's not really what I do, but I mess around in different ways. But you don't see that in a theater as much. A theater is more presentational, whereas a club can be a little bit more interactive and a little more personal to me. I've always liked that stuff, and that's why I don't do the arenas like Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, man,
That's hard,
I
right?
just can't be around this many people.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of buying that.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not going to
ain't
do
doing it.
Nissan Stadium. Listen, I'm
Who
going
wanna be in there?
to do the club on a Wednesday.
No, I feel like you could fill it.
I think you might be drunk. Are you drinking? Listen, if I could do,
She's got a Yeti over there. I don't know.
if I could do Nissan Stadium, trust me, I'd be doing it. I'd
right.
be playing football there if I could. I'd do that. I'd
Me too. Yeah.
cheerlead, whatever.
Well, you've got Twin Peaks on a Tuesday.
Yeah, right. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, and I appreciate you guys talking up the shows and stuff, or the show and stuff like that. So I appreciate all that. It's good to see you guys too. I mean, been doing this for, I don't know, we go back 10, 15 years. I don't know how long.
We've been doing this
quite
a
a
long
while.
time.
So it's It's always good.
One time you came in and it's funny, like you don't think about the grind of what you do. And you came in and you were just exhausted one time. And I was like, Frank, are you okay? And the mic went on and just boom, there you go.
Yeah, just turn it on. I mean, but that's the thing is I save the energy for that type of stuff. That's the thing was, especially when you start out, it's like anything else. There is a grind of go out there and you train. You train the muscles. You train. It's just the same type of thing is go out there, do the work, and then it pays off in showtime. You know, that's how you sell, especially sell tickets. I mean, the good thing is I don't have to sell any tickets right now, so we can just hang.
Yeah.
So that's always better and more fun for me.
But
not have to worry about it.
Definitely go to the Zanies website and see what shows are coming up. And Dorf's always got stuff going.
So
awesome place.
Yeah, absolutely. So after watching a movie, I might slide through the house. You know what I mean? Just use one of them voices in the movie. Talking in the mirror to myself to try to get the voice. I used to do this a lot when I was little, and it kept me out of a lot of whoopings. So my mama used to. So my mama, if I got in trouble, would whoop me, but I would always grab the belt. And I got like a little 10-second window to try to make her laugh. So I used to do the Fire Marshal Bill thing, you know what I mean? And that would get me out.
Maybe not the right word. Let me show you something.
That's what I would go with. So I'm saying that to say, do you do that throughout the house? Like when
Let's say you've had a little bit of a mishap. You broke your mom's face.
Yeah.
Suddenly she shows up with the belt. What's going to happen? Let me show you something.
You got to grab that belt.
Looks like I was born 30 years too early because if you're doing this now, you're in a lot of trouble, Mom.
That is true.
Hey, man. You gotta practice on it, though, like, because unless the people that help you, you know what I mean, that you lean on, do they come up with ideas like, all right, Frank, this is your voice right here. You got to do this.
Yeah, sometimes people do. I look for who's in, like, if it's a sports person, I look for who's in commercials and doing that type of stuff. It's like, it's who's outside of just sports to talk about.
That non-sports fan will get it.
Yeah, to help these. You know, you're going to see people like Terry Bradshaw, Charles Barkley, people all throughout that are more than just sports people. They're stars and pitch people. So there's some. Madden was great. You know, hey folks, John Madden here, and he'd sell you beer or hardware, and hopefully not together. But here's a hammer, and I'm just getting hammered. Boom, trying to have a screwdriver. So
and then you got a screwdriver.
I didn't realize there were so many tools.
Tools
and drinking. Yeah. That's a bit that's about to happen. It's probably been done, but it just feels like there really is.
It is.
So yeah, that's what I look for. I look for stuff outside of just the sports people, which is why, I look at and it's different though for on Twitter or something like that. Like Nance and Romo were great on Twitter because it's the sports people that know me on Twitter. So it's like, oh, Jim, you know.
And then I'm watching a game and they do it in the booth.
They do me doing them, which is the best. There we go. And they screw it up. That's
just be you.
That's the best is when they screw that up. And what did I tell you about this last time when I called in that Nance left me a message? That's Michael Lombardi connected me with Jim Nance, and when Nance left me the message, it was Frankie because I I wish he would left it. It was great, but I wish he had said hello, Frank. I wish it would instead of hello, friends, it would have been hello, Frank. So, but maybe I'll get him to do that eventually.
He called us one time because this guy was doing hello, friends or something.
Yeah,
and he's like, "That's my line."
He
called in on the listener line. We just answered line 3, and he's like, "Hello, friends," and we're like, "That's not really."
I ain't believe it. I ain't
until he started talking.
Yeah, I'm like, dog.
And we're like, nobody but Frank Caliendo can do that voice.
Right, and it would be Jim and Tony Romo's actually there with him. Oh, Jim, you're getting Ron Slay's taking your line. Here we go, Jim. Tony. And he asked me why I was like, do you know why I only say Tony? And he's like, no. I go, well, I can't really say that many words as you, but I knew that when you get excited, you just play. It's like the producer playing with the VU meters to try and keep it from exploding in your ear. Like, Tony, oh, Jim. And Romo's like starting a car. Just, oh, Jim, here we go, Jim.
We played that for Tracy Wolfson. She comes on all the time, and then she did it. And so now
really?
we have a clip of her doing it, which is hysterical. But How about that?
Well, it's funny because they don't explain what it is during the game, and everybody who knows me is like, they just did your bit again, and I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. And it was during, I don't remember if it was divisional or what it was.
It was a playoff game.
It was a playoff game, but
yeah.
There's a player on the Chiefs named Mike Caliendo, and he just was getting smashed.
Oh, gosh.
And Nance is like, Mike Caliendo playing like Frank Caliendo.
I love that. Right
Which
there.
I texted Mike Caliendo or messaged him on something when I was in Kansas City last time. Didn't hear back from him, so maybe that didn't go over so well.
So, look, we have a listener in our chat room who changed his name to Jim freaking Nance after all of that happened. So he's in there daily as Jim freaking Nance.
Is there anybody that doesn't like the voice you do for them?
Yeah, there are certain people that don't like it at all. Great take. Incredible. Phenomenal. Arugula.
Arugula.
Great lettuce. Probably one of the greatest lettuce in the history of Western civilization.
Yeah, Rome never liked me.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's I
could see that.
When you meet
Rome
people,
takes
How
himself
can you
very
not
seriously.
like somebody?
Because
come
Rome
on.
takes himself very seriously.
Man, come
Yeah.
on, man. It's life, man.
But usually when people meet me, they get it. It's not like,
Yeah.
and the joke is I don't do it to be mean. I do it to make money. So a lot of times,
I thought you were going to say I do it to be funny.
Yeah, Frank,
no.
funny is secondary. Welcome to the business, everybody. Come on, get with it. But it's, it's just me to be silly and stuff like that and have fun. I try not to make, people are worried about their business. That's always what it is. They're worried that it's going to hurt their bottom line.
I gotcha.
And the reality is when somebody does an impression of you, whether it's Saturday Night Live or whatever, it ends up helping.
Yeah.
I mean, it ends up, then they start writing commercials for, they write those, they wrote Barkley commercials with Turbo in them, and that was like a bit that I did, TRBL. What's that? Turbo. That's him playing Scrabble. Where's the vowels? Come on, knucklehead. We don't need vowels in this. TRBL.
Like, guy.
Okay, Frank, let me do this, man. We got a place that we have here called the Boom Boom Room.
I've been in it many times.
Yes, you have. But I always have to read it. You know what I mean? Read the
Yeah,
I
you have to tell them what the rules are.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you
It's
just
like
walk in there, you get locked in.
It's like a
What you
game
gonna do?
show.
Yeah, come on. You don't just be lost in the cellar.
Did we do it?
Lost
We did it
souls.
last time,
Yeah,
right?
he did.
We
yeah.
can't play
That's
fast.
the reason we got
can't
the
play
drop.
fast money without you reading the rules.
Come
That's
on,
right.
man.
That's
So we walk in, Frank, the door's locked behind you, boom. Then you got me asking you a series of questions. You got to answer them truthfully to the best of your ability. If you get that done, then you can get out the boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
If not, you lost in the lock in the cellar with the other little
Are we doing
comedians that
the
can never
Donald
get out.
Trump? There is no list.
That will whose
What is
list
that?
will be
Oh, God.
whose
No
list is
list.
the question. All right, you agree to these terms?
Yes.
Ross, lock the door, brother.
Was that you or Morgan Freeman?
I think that was me.
Close. You close.
Although I will say some athletes that we put in the boom boom room
They think
are
it's
like,
Morgan
is that
Freeman.
They think it's Morgan for real.
We don't even tell.
Yeah.
The matter is, why would you give them that information?
All right, Frank, coming into the boom boom room. Nickname, Frank. What is it?
Oh, you asked me that last time.
I know, and I forgot. So now I'm asking you again.
Man, what I'm trying to think. When I was a kid, Frank the Tank was always something.
Oh, yeah.
Cole
Frank the
Cali. Yeah, we're gonna go Cole Cali on this.
He
one.
was-
Yeah.
Cole Cali.
Cole Kelly.
It was right off of his knee surgery, I think, last time you went in. So he
Yeah,
might have been,
little
still on some
late, yeah.
painkillers.
Yeah, I think, no, you were calling me Endo, I think.
Endo. That's what it was. Come on, boy. Yeah, Endo. Get in that thing. All right, check this out.
Endo.
I was like, you're Endo.
Endo. That's him. Endo. The strangest.
Endo Cal Rizzi. Use the force. Come on. What? How you doing
Man,
over here,
see,
brother?
Look,
Come on.
man. Hey,
Come
here
on,
we go.
man.
Look, come on, man.
Is Slay putting
You can't do
Slay
that.
in the boom boom
Yeah,
room?
you can't do that in the boom boom
Can't
room,
do that
man.
in the boom, boom, boom. Come on. Come on, man. Let's get in there. Come on.
Hold on, Endo, man.
See, that's
Hold
what it
on.
is. It comes from your laugh. That's the thing, because you're a joyous. That's what I'm doing. It's just going to mumble your way out. You can't do that in the boom, boom room. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Hold
Hey,
on.
man, what we doing? Come on, man.
Hey, hold on.
Come on, man.
I can't right now.
I'm good. I'm good because it's not a black guy laughing. If there was a stern look, I'd have to stop and run out of here. But I was like, he's like, that's all right. That's all right.
Look, man.
That's all right.
No, I got a real question for you, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Strangers ask for you to come in and do your thing, like a funeral.
I'll tell you the weirdest time that I've ever had. I was doing a corporate event in, I believe it was something they had to fly, a weird island type of thing for a big company, and somebody had just died on the golf course earlier in the day. They had me go on, but they did like a little eulogy for the person
Oh, my goodness.
on the golf course before I went on. And it was like that. And the only time that might have been worse is that I performed at the Congressional Correspondents' Dinner, and Peter Jennings had just died, and they did a whole tribute to him, and then brought me on stage, and Dick Cheney was sitting right next to me, laughing like the penguin. So those are two of the weirdest. But I've done.
Dick Cheney does look like that penguin. I've never thought of him.
Yeah, I mean, there was when I walked up to Cheney, I was like, you know what I'm going to be doing? He's like, I have an idea. We have people.
All right. Okay. Anybody ever asked you to come in and do a prayer in a voice?
No, and thank goodness. And I was going to say thank God, but thank goodness. Yeah, no, I don't think I would do that.
Okay.
I feel like that would be. I'd be very careful about that because it would be important to people. So, how much does it pay?
Ultimately,
I was like, Slay's about to ask him.
I could be talked into it. I mean, I could be.
Last one.
got
I'll let you out.
cupcakes.
I'll let you out the boom boom room.
yeah, we do have cupcakes.
These are good questions.
Are we getting a new voice? Are you working on something new that we're gonna get tomorrow for the people that's coming?
They might be a couple things that people haven't really heard, but I don't know if there's going to be anything that is totally new.
Okay.
There might be a Ron Slay.
Yeah, there might be a little bit. I was getting enough laughs here that it might.
Hey, everybody in this town knows him. So.
Yeah. So I don't. I'm not sure. I kind of doubtful, but there'll be some stuff a lot of people haven't heard. It just depends. The stuff I do online is very different than what people have seen me for sports and stuff like that.
I think that's
the
important.
The stuff online tends to be a lot more pop culture-y, but it mixes everything up. A lot of people think it's an all sports show. It's not. It's like the news. There's sports, weather, and a fluffy bunny type of story. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Last one for real. I'm gonna let you out.
Fluffy bunny.
The city, my bad, Joe. The city that you were in where you had the most obnoxious fan where you were like, all right, dog. He kept on hollering, Frank, do such and such, do such and such. You was like, hey, man, listen, I'm trying to do a show. Do
people
such and
do
such,
that?
do such and such.
Yeah, Madison, Tennessee right now.
His name is Ron Slay.
What's the
Hey, man, what's wrong with you, man?
That you're just like Schefter. He does not sound anything like me. I love what he does, but when he tries to do my voice, it just doesn't sound.
That's self the all day.
Sounds just like him.
This show do. You ever had to have anybody removed?
Listen, I'm Italian. A lot of people have been removed.
Scarface or Casino, whatever.
One of the classic
interchangeable
Italian classics.
Probably somewhere along the line, but I had not. I have pretty nice people that come to see me. They usually get it. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I did have somebody that. You know what? I was in Minneapolis, which is one of my favorite places actually to play, and one of the places I sell the most tickets. I was doing a show, and somebody said something weird, kept interrupting me, and I kind of went back at them. And then they said they had, a life-threatening disease or something like that, and I couldn't tell if they were joking or not. So I got really serious because they didn't want to joke. It's like, is that real? And I kind of was like, and then I couldn't tell if it was or not. And then the crowd turned on the person.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's like, and I'm like, I don't know what to even do here. So that was one of the weirdest shows that it was also, it was kind of fun for me because I had to dig a way out of a terrible hole I was in, but it wasn't really of my own doing. But it was interesting, and I don't know to this day because I felt bad if the person really did.
Yeah.
They're also interrupting the show, but I tried to find out if they were actually okay or not, and they just made a scene. I think more it was because they were embarrassed. I don't really think the person had it. But it was a moment where there's nothing you can do when something's that bad. Like somebody's saying they're going to die. Like I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
That's when Frank realized everything was going to be all right eventually.
Rose, let him out the boom boom room, man.
So good.
Get out of here, Endo. Get out of here, Endo. Hoorah.
Frank Caliendo at Zany's. Check him out next time.
There you go.
We are going to give away. Well, Frank, I say we. Frank's going to give away a pair of tickets when we come back, and we'll work through some more. Frank, do this. And Frank, do that. When we come back, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
All right, are you maxed out on credit cards, struggling with some high interest debt? Guess what? You can pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. Get cash out now. Use the equity on your home. Don't touch your low rate first mortgage. No appraisals, no waiting, no BS. The Rapid Equity Loan Program at Loan Pronto is amazing. We actually got money out of the equity in our home and used it to do a big backyard project, and absolutely loved Loan Pronto. They were the best to work with, so easy. So maybe you want to do a home improvement project. Maybe you just want to get out of debt. Loan Pronto is the best to use. Your home equity is yours. Use it. Get cash out to consolidate that debt into one easy, low monthly payment. Loan Pronto, by the way, A+ rated by the BBB, nearly 2,500 five-star Google reviews, and I can tell you their service off the charts because we used them. 615-499-5780, loanpronto.com at 615-499-5780. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, on approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry. The Amamali family went in to see them the other day. I needed to get some watches worked on. I love watches, and if you love watches, if you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection of watches, but they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, both vintage and current models. They've got an incredible selection. Own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost, and every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. Let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. You can browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. They have anything you need jewelry-wise, and they will be able to help you with all of your gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5, The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, Frank Caliendo. We are at Twin Peaks in Madison, Rivergate.
Rivergate.
Old heads in Nashville say Rivergate. It is Madison. It's also Rivergate. Frank's giving away a couple of tickets to the sold-out show tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean,
Slay wants them to, like,
I'm still mentally in the boom boom.
Yeah, I want people to have to do something. Like, see, he said, what you want me to do? See what I'm saying? That's the lens we'll go to. See what I'm saying? We make this thing wild, or we won't make this thing wild. That's all I'm saying. Johnny the Poet done wrote the song. We got one person. He doing his own voices. This brother doing his own voice. That's me.
That's Johnny?
Yeah,
Yeah, Johnny the Poet's over there.
Why did you not say you were Johnny the Poet when you just came and talked to me? Okay.
Intimidated.
He's
by that.
intimidated by
He said he
that.
wanted to write a song, though.
Love you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Did he say he had a song?
Yeah, he wrote a song.
He wrote a song pre-COVID and
White's
put
Creek in the
War
Bills.
Eagle in it for me.
We see you, White's Creek.
Yeah.
You have a song for Frank Caliendo?
Oh, good, because I'm out of stuff. So
All right.
come on.
Do we have Kirby? Give it. Kirby, give him your mic.
Put the bill down. Let's try this.
Never know
Wrote a
what's going to
song
happen.
for you,
on-
Frank.
Yeah.
we call this show Organized Chaos, Frank.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Is acapella okay? 'Cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hit it, Johnny the Poet.
He does one hell of a Madden. De Niro and Gruden. When it comes to impressions, he's the proof in the pudding. He's been so much to watch his career crescendo. That's right, Zone listeners. He's Frank Caliendo. Now, I did a song about my favorite day, but I've got to change it. I'm sorry, Slay.
Oh, well, you know you ain't getting the tickets.
Because I think of my days and how they all rank. My favorite day is when I met Frank.
So true.
There you go.
How about that, Johnny the Poet, ladies and gentlemen?
All about how you
Johnny.
gonna come on here and cross me out to get Frank just 'cause he come on here with some tickets? I could have put your name on the list.
I get free tickets to your show every day.
No, I'm about to start charging, man. I gotta go up on the price, man. Yesterday's
Good job,
price ain't
Johnny.
today's price,
He
man.
needs a little pocket Jesus.
All right, Ecky Bob, what you got, Ecky Bob? What you doing?
Pick a name, Ecky Bob.
What? Bob got a little. Bob, how you get the name? Did you scramble through the box or something? Let Bab speak it. What you got, Bab?
Put
you think
it
that's a
in
good
the
one?
box.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Does that say Pete Carroll?
No? Can you do
That would,
Pete
that
Carroll?
would explain that. That would explain the gum on there.
Pete Cardinal.
Pete Cardinal.
Petey Pete.
Pete Cardinal.
Pete, are you here?
Oh, Pete, if you ain't him.
Oh, Pete left, maybe.
I mean, his
Pete.
phone number's on there.
Oh, okay. Is that, Bob gonna call him?
Put your name in the box.
That's
I think they should have to be here.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that a new
'Cause-
rule?
I'm kind of with that too. You can't just drop by.
See, that's why you got to make up the rules before.
That's why I read them to you in the boom boom room. You would have just been saying anything in there.
Organized Chaos.
We just make it up as we go.
Yeah, it's good. Whatever
Bob,
you guys want.
another name.
They
All
gotta-
right.
they
What
gotta
if
be here
Pete's
to
in the
collect.
bathroom or something?
That's Pete's problem. Wait.
supposed to be here in person.
Oh, okay.
Good job,
okay,
Self.
okay.
That's a real producer.
All right. You ready?
Attaboy.
Man,
Does that say
y'all's
Richard
handwriting
Pryor?
Sucks. Can you do Richard Pryor? Richard Taggart.
Rich Taggart.
Richie.
Put up a
Is that
hand or
you?
something.
Oh,
He's like,
he's just going to the bathroom. Taggart.
sorry about that.
We've got a
Where-
box full of
where's-
people that are not here.
Everybody went to the bathroom.
Are these ghosts that came in?
Why didn't you put your name in the box?
Oh, there he is, Rich.
Oh,
Hey, there
Taggart.
go Richard.
Is that Richard?
Hang on.
What's your name, brother? What's your name, brother, man? Oh, yeah, Richard fried, too.
Oh,
I think I
look.
read-
LSU.
Richard, turn around, Richard. That's him. That's him. Good. You ain't got no ID, but you got a jersey.
All right, Taggart. We'll see you tomorrow.
That all day, baby.
got an ID, but he's
Got a jersey with his name on it.
Oh, in the South,
that'll
your
do.
jersey is your ID.
Football country, baby. It'll do.
Louisiana.
Oh, man.
Hey.
So one of my favorite things you do is when you bounce around from like former president to former president.
Yeah.
And you have a conversation between them.
7 p.m. and you got to buy. Anybody has to buy drinks. The tickets are free.
Doors
But if you
open
wanna
at 6.
Doors open at 6.
Yep.
But you have to buy drinks if you.
We'll see you tomorrow, Taggart.
Taggart will still be fried. Look at my boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, hell yeah, I'm going to be with him.
It's 5 o'clock here.
Hell yeah, I want to be with him.
So anyway,
Taggart's tagged.
I'm telling you.
the other thing that I wanted to ask you about is like, do some of these voices like morph into each other?
Yeah, they're all the same. I mean, eventually,
I'm just talking about like people's speech patterns. Like,
yeah. No, but I did a thing on like social media that Kermit the Frog, hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, and Fozzie Bear, waka waka waka, those two things. So you can take them and kind of manipulate them around. So Kermit the Frog, you bring it down, it becomes John C. Reilly. Did you touch my drum set? Yeah, it's some air, it's Mark Ruffalo. You bring it down even more, it's Paul Giamatti. I believe that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Tighten it up, it becomes Jack Nicholson. So there are lots of them all in the same area. Tara Bradshaw, George W. Bush. That wasn't even it. Tara Bradshaw, George W. Bush, and Chris Rock. They're all in the same range as well. So it's kind of amazing how impressions, the voices, they're like magic tricks. It's not really the actual voice. It's like trying to trick your vocal cords and doing stuff with your throat into making it work. And it's muscle memory, just like anything else, just like anything in a sport. You learn a reflex, you learn a move, and you just do it over and over and over.
How exhausted are you after a show?
Not that bad, because usually the adrenaline's up, and people, especially if they're good. I mean, that's why I like this. Like I said, the club shows are fun because people are pumped up and they're right there and they're right next to you, and it's fun. We'll see you guys in Young Herb Street.
Yes, tomorrow night at
We're gonna be pumped
Zany's.
up.
Yes.
We will be, and we might be fried with Taggart over there.
I'm definitely tagged.
Might. You're going to be tagged?
Yes.
Tagged.
I wear a
Hammered.
jersey with a name on it.
Oh,
Screwdriver.
Not going to be feeling that knee.
No, we're not.
Going to have the Sean Elliott brace on.
Frank, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Thanks for
Really
everything, guys.
appreciate you.
Great to see you.
Appreciate you.
And Dor for bringing you out here.
Definitely.
Can't wait. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
FrankCaliendo.com.
FrankOnStage.com. You don't even have to spell it.
Yeah.
If you
That's
want to
where we
spell-
are now.
The letter C, the word alien, and the word do. Frank C. Alien Do. That's my name, but FrankOnStage.com brings you to the website. So.
I love it. Well, it's good to see you, man.
Awesome.
Glad
We'll
you're
see
in
you
town.
guys tomorrow
I hope
night.
it goes well for your wife at Coldplay.
Whatever.
Not my gig.
More 3HL next. Twin Peaks, Madison, Rivergate, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, you know life can change in an instant. Car wreck can throw everything off: job, bills, peace of mind, and that is when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law, the absolute best. Marine veteran Blair Durham, and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years. He's the best. See him all the time at charity events around town. And Blair and his team are making sure insurance companies pay up. No upfront cost, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. So if you have been injured, don't wait. Call Bart Durham Injury Law, BDIL, 615-242-9000. They are here 24/7. They're ready to fight for you. Call Blair Durham and his team and let them take care of you. 615-242-9000. That's Bart Durham Injury Law.
Good evening. It's 5:04. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from Twin Peaks in Madison. The Titans, along with 25 other teams, reported for training camp today. Mike Borgonzi, Chad Brinker met with the media to open training camp, where Borgonzi said that the team feels good about where they are with the quarterback room, despite Will Levis's season-ending surgery. In other Titans news, Borgonzi announced today that along with Snead and Cushenberry to the PUP list, pass rusher Lorenzo Carter informed the team of his retirement on Monday. Carter, who's 29 years old, signed a one-year deal with the Titans back in March and leaves an already thin pass rush room empty. In other NFL news today, Saints safety Tyrann Mathieu announced his retirement from the NFL after 4 All-Pro nods, 3 Pro Bowls, and a Super Bowl victory in his 12-year career. For our foundation repair, waterproof needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone Tuesday edition. Hope you're having a great day. We are. We're broadcasting live at Twin Peaks. We'd love to see you out here. We'll be here until 6 o'clock in the Rivergate area. Frank Caliendo. Our thanks to Frank, man.
Man, huge thanks, man. Frank, all right, man.
He came out here and did an hour with us.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Basically, all we did was like, hey, Frank, do this, do this, do
Yeah.
this.
That's what we're supposed to do.
And then he ended up doing you.
Dude, that was
that doesn't sound
hey, he right there around the corner from it. You know what I mean? He in the same
It's
neighborhood.
right there.
I mean, he got it. He's slick.
Nah, he straight nailed you in the boom
Nah,
boom
he
room.
get close. He close. He close.
It's okay. We'll play it back tomorrow.
I want to hear. I want to hear.
Well,
That's a hell of a line by Babs. He straight nailed you in the boom boom room.
See, that's the thing. I can't tell when he's sitting there listening to the question or is he listening trying to get my voice.
He was trying to get your voice.
You know what I'm
half
saying?
the time.
Yeah, come on. See, that's the little trickery, hocus pocus stuff, Frank. Don't do that no more. I don't like it, Frank.
I thought only Davenport had the hocus
No,
pocus.
that's
stuff.
Miss Hocus Pocus. You gotta be careful what
Coming
she
up
says.
on Thursday, you can celebrate National Tequila Day here at Twin Peaks. House Margaritas, Tequila Sunrise, Twin Peaks Barrel Select Margaritas, Sincoro Margaritas at Twin Peaks. They know their tequila. Life's too short not to celebrate National Tequila Day. That's probably true. With top shelf spirits, come into Twin Peaks, order a tried and true classic like the House Margarita for a steal, or kick things up a notch with the Sincoro Margarita, served over an ice ball with anything on the rim. Sugar, salt, whatever you want.
Yeah. Sincoro, that's Michael Jordan tequila right there.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep, Sincoro.
Listen to her.
What'd you think it was, baby?
I don't know. I just thought
She
you guys
just likes
might
to
be
question,
wrong.
man.
No, I know that one. That's Sincoro. Sincoro.
Man, I'm trying to recover from Caliendo.
Dude, he can't. I mean, you
I
have to
could
stop
not
laughing, man.
Like, I was literally on the floor when he was doing your voice.
He'll make your the top of your jaws, like right here by the cheeks. It'll make that hurt. Laughing and smiling so
Your
hard.
jowls.
We will see. We'll see you
I think
tomorrow
that's what they're
night.
called.
Jowls.
Jowls.
No.
Yeah, I think that's true.
No way possible.
Yeah. Y'all question me when
Babs would know this stuff.
when I come up with weird things. You all always question me.
Always.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Thank you, Babs. What we can show.
Well, I mean, it is sports talk, not sports listen, right?
That's right.
Babs.
All right.
We will be out there tomorrow
As
at
Baby
Zanies.
Babs says, you need to put your listening ears on, Mommy.
She says that to you?
Yeah.
I love that.
She's sassy little thing.
That's her being Frank Caliendo to you.
Probably.
She's just doing you to you.
That's all.
Got to get her in line.
Coming up this hour, you're going to hear from Titans General Manager Mike Borgonzi. Met with the media today. We're going to play some of that for you over the course of the next hour. We got into some of the – oh, Lord have mercy. Tommy Renshaw, you were the
Them
man.
real ones too, ain't they?
They're from the UFC Fight Night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, them some bad boys right there.
Tommy was hanging out with Dana White the other day and Kid Rock.
Stop. Tell people listening what we have, what I'm putting on.
They're actual gloves from the fight, so be careful. You might get some DNA.
Ooh, is there like sweat in here?
There might be DNA in there.
No, there's no blood on here. We're good. Y'all, I
We're
am
just messing
about
with
to
you.
live my best life.
So Lorenzo Carter Edge. Who gave her boxing gloves? This is the
That's
next
the wrong
question.
person.
Why do we put those in front of her?
What are these, like 1 pound, 2 pound gloves or something?
I don't know, but these are awesome.
I've never known the difference, but I know, boy, there's some padding in there.
3 ounce. 3 ounce gloves.
That's a jawbreaker.
All right, I'm sorry. I distracted you, and I usually get mad at you when you guys go off the rails.
You sure do, Babs.
Now it's
You
my
off the
fault.
rails.
Sorry.
I don't know what you're doing over here, but I'm
Sorry.
I do not feel safe anymore. Babsy has a UFC glove on her hand right
can
now.
get these on.
So if you come up
These
to the
are-
table, be careful.
These really are not hindering. Do you know what I mean? They just make sure you don't break your knuckles.
There you go.
But, like, you can move in these things. I mean, you can put some force in these.
Yeah, that's the
You might
idea.
need to take yours off, Babs. It's like you getting excited and
I'm
revved up.
so excited.
Yeah, like, wow. You just, the description of that.
If we got headband Babs with
Oh, no.
UFC fighting glove Babs,
That'll be jail, Babs. It should be going to jail.
too high to the guy.
What? Oh, that's crazy.
I don't think we asked for your reaction to that.
She's staring down Zeph, is what's
Yeah,
happening.
and
Because these two are to my left.
That's cold right there.
Y'all.
All right. Lorenzo Carter, 29 years old, retired. Titans edge rusher. Now, Jim Wyatt made a
two
great
days
point.
before camp.
Jim Wyatt made a great point. Question as to whether or not he was going to make the roster anyway, because you've got Jaden Harrell, who they liked last year,
Yep.
Femi Oladejo, who they drafted in the second round,
And just signed.
Draymond Jones, who they just brought in as a free agent from Seattle, and Arden Key, who is a mainstay.
So, okay, with all that being said, let me just go and get to this part. We were down anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many gaps in this team. Like, the problem is losing bodies. But the other part is you don't have people that you can point to and say, they're the impactful guy there. Everybody has a question mark around them except Big Jeff, Amani Hooker, and Tavondre Sweat. Everybody else has a question mark defensively. Everybody. Snead, McCreary, we can depend on. Brownlee, consistently over the course of the year, has a question mark. But he's fine, too. We know what he can do. But everybody else, they got question marks on them, dog. Like, and that's how it's going to be until we can fill this void, man. We had an offensive draft this year.
Mike Borgonzi, talking with the media today, the Titans general manager, talked about his feeling about the edge group after Lorenzo Carter did retire.
Yeah, we feel good with the room right now. I mean, obviously, we had Draymond. We drafted Femi Arden's here. There's a chance we could add somebody here at some point.
Well,
Okay, that was short and sweet and to the point, which to me means he does not feel great about that room. I mean, you got some youth, some possible young
your ring
talent,
off.
but
Take a ring off.
no, it's okay. No, the ring will give you a gash.
Now she's putting the other glove on. Now she's got both gloves.
I know I should have just kept that. Some told me don't put that back over.
And she's still got her wedding ring on.
Oh, it protects it big time. Well, listen, I know how to punch to where you protect your thumb, protect your.
What have you been back alley fights or something later?
That's right. Growing up in Peachtree City, Georgia, the golf cart capital of the world.
Golf cart capital of the world.
So I mentioned that to a guy I met. He was like, I'm from the Atlanta area. Like, I've got family. Like, I got so much family around Atlanta. He goes, if you just throw a rock, you'll hit one of my cousins. And I said, oh, my coworker grew up in Peachtree City. He goes, golf cart capital of the world.
That's right.
That's exactly what he said.
Drive him to school, grocery store, out
Everything
to
at
eat
golf
for dinner. There's golf cart parking everywhere.
Babs was on those mean streets, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
You can, not that I did, but you can get a DUI on a golf cart. And it's the same
That
as
is true.
if you get a DUI in a car.
Really?
Same thing. Same charge, same everything.
Yeah, be careful.
Doesn't look any different on your record, whether you're in a golf cart or a car.
What about a riding lawnmower? I knew a guy that went through the Crystal drive-thru in a riding lawnmower.
Okay, he was probably fried.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, you don't have to.
Protect the innocent.
All right,
or
Borgonzi.
guilty in this. Borgonzi talked a little bit more about it. Ross says it's cut 4. He's talking about he says he's feeling comfortable with the edge position.
When you get comfortable at any position, you get yourself in trouble. So I think there's a sense of urgency for every position group to improve. Listen, we made some additions with Draymond. Femi's a young kid in there right now. Arden's had a lot of experience. It's not just the outside pressure; it's the big guys inside too. And we have two pretty big guys in there that can push the pocket and create some pressure in there in other ways too. So, there's going to be urgency to improve every part of this roster, though.
Well,
can't be
Listen,
comfortable.
At the end of the day, though, talking about Lorenzo Carter, do you want a guy that isn't 1,000,000% committed to work his butt off at camp to try and move up that roster at that position to make himself better, to make everybody else better? No.
Well,
if you're not willing to do that, I'd rather you retire.
Let's talk about that when we come back. How are they going to utilize that first position in the pecking order on the waiver wire for the first 3 weeks? What positions will they bring in? Because this roster ain't done.
Can't be done.
This roster ain't done. We'll talk about it when we come back. Twin Peaks, if you want in, 615-737-1045. Twin Peaks at Rivergate, 3HL 1045 The Zone.
If you need new windows or doors in your home, maybe it's 99 degrees today and you realize that, your windows and doors aren't doing their job. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, who you need to call, or maybe somebody punched out a window with their new UFC boxing gloves that they have on, just like I have on right now. Maybe,
right now.
Yeah. Well, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, they'll take care of you. They can replace it all. So don't worry. And let me tell you a little bit about Pella. I joke, but they really are the best. Celebrating 100 years in business this year. So they do the job right. Lifetime warranties on all their products. And then they have an additional 10-year labor warranty on their windows and doors to take care of you. And that's leading in the industry, by the way. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Ask them about the Dawn deal. 60% off qualifying installations plus 0% APR for 36 full months. Easy to ask them about the Dawn deal, too. Just schedule your free consultation online, PellaNashville.com.
I want to tell you about my friends at eSpaces. If you need a work environment on whatever level of work environment you need, they can help you out. And if you need something long-term or short-term, by the day, by the week, by the month.
Sorry.
She's hitting her mic. eSpaces.com is the website. You are out of control, lady. Again, that's eSpaces.com. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals. Private offices, team suites, meeting rooms. Maybe you can hit the heavy bag over there. Beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you are scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check it out? You can. Tours available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. That's eSpaces.com. 15 locations this month. They add Cool Springs and Brentwood. Cool Springs at Corporate Center, Brentwood at City Park. That's 15 locations. You can check out which one is closest to you online. eSpaces.com. Again, that's eSpaces.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. If you want to watch the show, you can. You can do it live on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Twitch, please.
Hey,
Tell you, man, that was a wild break with Babs and these boxing gloves, these UFC gloves.
I sent it to Zeph. I'm sure that'll be out on somebody's social at some point.
I think I jacked up my elbow.
You only threw like 4 punches.
I know.
Yeah, that was solid though. A couple of them.
I jacked up my ankle in Atlanta. Remember
That's
when
right.
I did this
that
street?
was wild.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, when Zeph said to go faster, I knew something was about to happen. I didn't know what.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
He said, go faster. And then Babs goes, my hands are hot, and took them off. Training camp talking points. Some of the things I wrote down I wanted to throw by y'all. What did Callie learn from year 1, and how impactful will that knowledge and experience be in year 2? How big of a jump can he make personally as a head coach, do you think?
That's going to be interesting to see. I remember him coming out of last year and him saying he felt he wanted to be a little more well-rounded. Felt last year that he was zeroed in on offense and not left the defense, but he didn't feel like he was everywhere. He wasn't spread out evenly, if that makes sense. So I want to see how, he conducts himself in training camp this year compared to last year as far as kind of evening it out, being around everybody. And how much focus is put on special teams with Bones being there?
That is one
That's
of my
gonna
questions, too.
That's
got to be huge.
Even just from a
just all over.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
What, Babs?
It can't get worse.
I'm with on that one. Yeah, that was,
and you
that
guys
was
know, I don't say that.
Yeah, that was the bottom of the barrel right there.
And I don't let you guys say that ever. I'm like, yes, it can. It can always get worse. Legit special teams play cannot get worse under Bones.
Depending on what side of the ball we're talking about, like one of 3 things was going to happen. Either a long return that they gave up, a turnover, or a penalty. All day long.
Don't forget, or getting somebody hurt. We got people hurt.
4 things.
Yeah, we got people hurt over this.
Yeah,
stuff.
you got to add that in. Oh my gosh. So Mike Borgonzi, this is number 14 here. He actually talked about how Callahan has improved as a coach. Listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in the spring. The way he interacts with the players. The way that he communicates with them, and you could see them develop over the spring. And, I think he's got a really good control of the team. I've been impressed with that. So, like I said, it's going to be an evaluation process here as we go through training camp, as we get into the season, and how he develops these players and how the coaching staff does. And so far, they've done a tremendous job.
And I'll just add there, TD, I wanted Mike to speak on it because, this is the first time he's had an opportunity to work with Brian. And I think he's been really impressed with Brian and just how smart he is, and he's a good football coach. And I know personally I've seen him grow from year 1 to year 2 like anybody would, whether it's a new GM or a new head coach or any position in your organization. He's just, there's a confidence there that I've been impressed with, and the way he's communicated with the players, with his staff, with everybody in the building. I've seen tremendous growth in Brian. We believe in Brian. I think he's done a really good job heading this offseason. But obviously, as we head into the season, we got to get these players' development. It's a big part of our program. We've been preaching draft and develop, and that's not going away. We need to have coaches who are just the best teachers that we can possibly find that can help these players, reach their potential. So by year 3 of a rookie deal, we know what we're dealing with. Is this a guy that we can really build a future around, or do we have to replace it, with another younger player or somebody else? So the development piece of this is essential. And I've been really impressed with Brian from the coaching, development, and just the whole understanding the big picture of how to run a football team.
Okay, so that now makes more sense. The guy you heard on the back end was Brinker, because I was like, Borgonzi wasn't here last year.
The first one was Borgonzi, though.
It was Borgonzi, yeah. But I was like, well, he wasn't here last year to compare how he has improved as a coach, But basically, he was saying the way that Coach Callie develops the players, his control of the team, the way he interacts with the players. He's seen the players develop from the time that Callie spent with them. Like that's great info from new GM. And then it's Brinker who went deep into the seeing a change in Callie and the difference. And I even said it, I think we were talking about it Wednesday, yesterday. Were you on yesterday?
No.
What was yesterday?
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, he was out here yesterday.
Yeah, you weren't here. Okay.
I know I wasn't here.
I don't even know what day it is, okay?
I thought it was Wednesday.
I'm sorry. It's Tuesday. Anyway, so I even said it yesterday. I was like, I think the one thing that people forget, too, is that it was year one for Callie. He's going to be better.
Yep.
He's going to be more comfortable. He's going to be in a better place. He's going to be a better play caller, honestly, because he's finally done it at that level.
Well, and he's also got a quarterback that he
picked,
researched, interviewed, and picked. Yes.
And on the back end of that ad, trust.
Yes. Yes.
Which is
that's the biggest one.
That's the biggest one because he had an idea of coming in, and we saw the confidence in him with his script. Remember, think about how many times we came out and we kept saying in the first 2 or 3 games, golly, I mean, this is scripted to a T. They were moving the ball downfield, and then all of a sudden, it was like they came out the script and it was, well, let me do a little Levison in this real quick.
Then Levis made poor decisions.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then Callie's like, crap,
what do you,
I can't do what I want to do because I'm worried because he's going to turn the ball over. He's going to throw it away. He's going to make a bonehead play.
And our defense is playing well enough right now where we can win the game without doing that early. Early, right. But then they started to get banged up the floodgates.
Yeah, because they were on the field forever.
So the trust part is huge for him. And I think we saw a glimpse of it when you heard Big Jeff talking smack to Cam Ward. Cam Ward going back at him, and Callie saying after he was like, hey, do I need to wait till you finish to go and get it? And he was like, no, coach, I got it. He was like, well, all right. So
and he's still
you can see the bit.
While he's listening to the play
and going up and audibling.
And then hit the 80-yard touchdown pass.
So that's different, man. This should be a different feel. If nothing else about this team but the relationship and the transparency between the quarterback and the coach. If we don't find nothing else about this team, if they win 4 games, 6 games, if they win 1 game, what we should know coming out of this season is where we stand with the number 1 overall pick and this coach.
That's why I wrote that question down, number 1. What did Callie learn from year 1? How impactful will that knowledge and experience be in year 2? My second question was, how quickly can Cam find comfort in being an NFL quarterback?
Now, that right there, I think is going to be a roller coaster, man.
Everything's going to be sped up.
Yep, it's going to be sped up. It's going to be him learning on the fly without a veteran. Well, I ain't going to say because Brandon Allen is a vet in a sense. Tim, what is
I just gave Slay a look. If you're wondering why he's laughing, Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle is the other one. But you got Babsy. You got to be able to bring something to the room,
right?
You know what I mean? And I think when you're a rookie and you are, I think Zeph said number 13. If you're a rookie and you are a guy that can be a sponge, regardless of how much you've played, if you've been in this league, I do have an open ear to you. And I would expect Cam not to be a know-it-all, but to be able to soak up little small bits. But it's still going to be up and down for him, man. We may see a 2-game stretch where he looked incredible and then followed by 3 games where he just, all right.
Just see growth, you know.
Which would be great.
Give us that.
Yeah.
We will accept that.
No weird moments.
There you go.
You're going to make mistakes, but don't do weird
That's
moments.
all we have.
Like self-inflicted.
That's all we have.
Here, let me just pitch it backwards to the other team kind of thing.
Poor Levis.
Just don't go out there and, as you said earlier, you used his name as a verb. Don't go out there and Levis it.
Don't Levis it.
That's a great verb.
Can't do it.
Come on, Ramon
I'm going to have
Foster.
to use that.
Ramon on YouTube. Got to give Mayor one straight jab, Babs.
I did.
Yes, he did.
How's your shoulder?
While I was doing my eSpaces deal. eSpaces.com. They'll knock it out of the park for you. So then I just started going down, from offense. How much better is the offensive line? Can Dan Moore hold up at left tackle? That's one thing people need to be watching, right?
Okay, but also we're not going to get those answers in training camp, right?
No. We will think that we
What
have an idea
answers-
about things.
What answers are
But we really don't.
actually going to get in camp? What answers do you think we will
Well,
get?
let's remember back to last year at camp where we were like, man, Levis has got it going.
Yeah.
And then there were
Until-
a couple of moments that were like, okay.
Until that
okay.
Seattle joint practice.
We was
That's
cool.
it.
I was cool.
Yeah.
Chemistry would only. Well, you know what? We're gonna know chemistry because we saw it. You pointed it out. There is none between him and Calvin Ridley. You pointed it out. Even
Which
though we
was
all
weird.
said it was some catches made, we was like, man, all right, they trying to get it. It may be once every 3 days.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, oh, okay, they finally getting it. Okay, Calvin really took ownership. Said he could have kept running, throttled down, shouldn't have throttled down, all that. So he being a consummate pro. That's cool. We will know the chemistry with these guys when we see them because one thing about that defense, Big Jeff and them are transparent and they don't hide it.
Right.
If they getting carved up, they're going to come off the field and say it. Man, we got to be way better than that. And you're going to see them get fired up and be talking to this group. If this O-line is playing the way they're supposed to in those live periods, and if you can see the connection between Cam and his receivers and his running backs and tight end, we will be able to see the chemistry out of the offense. Well, defense is always ahead, but you know they're protected offensively because they're not going to let them hit them. So we will see a chemistry built up with them.
Does Peter Skoronski continue his really good late season play, moving in a positive direction? Highly rated guy in PFF the last 5 games.
So was. What was the stat that came out? Hottest guy.
I think he was the number 1 pass protecting guard from week 12 on.
That's big, man.
And his run grade was good too.
What was the most impactful players under 25 or something?
Is that what it is?
He was on it.
We keep forgetting about the little appendectomy thing.
Yes.
In year 1, where he dropped a bunch of weight, and
Yep.
that was almost kind of like put that in the review.
And we can't forget about that. That was
right
key. Here it is.
I think he's got a chance to be really good.
Some of the best in the game, and they're just getting started. All under 25 team offense. At guard, they had Peter Skoronski.
Yep.
He's on the list with guys like Jameer Gibbs, Puka Nacua, Jaden Daniels, Bijan Robinson, Brian Thomas Jr., all the names that we hear.
Does that surprise you?
What do you mean?
I say
he's on that list.
I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah, just because.
You didn't want to say yeah, but
I'm gonna say yeah. I ain't gonna be.
I think it's fair to say yeah.
Yeah, just because of that.
But that last 5
stuff.
weeks, though,
he went to work.
If you go with the analytics guys,
he went to work.
Yeah. Will Cushenberry be back and be good? Starting on the PUP, which is not a surprise, but
I'm worried about that.
you have been for a while.
Especially with the Achilles. The Achilles makes me super nervous.
Big man with an Achilles.
Yep.
I'm more leaning on Snead right now.
You know, it's funny. I was listening to Lucas and Buck earlier, and Slay, yesterday we were like, who are you more concerned about being on the PUP list, Snead or Cushenberry?
Yep.
And my answer was Snead.
Right.
And there was no question in my mind. And Lucas and Buck both went Cushenberry, and there's no question in their mind. Today, I heard them talking about it on their show today.
It's an interesting question.
You weren't here yesterday, so what is your take? What's more concerning to you right now with Snead or Cushenberry?
Snead.
See, that's where I am.
100%, because I think we all knew that Cushenberry would be on the PUP list to start training camp.
Yeah, but
right?
they were saying it's still concerning because you have a rookie quarterback, you need the chemistry and whatever else.
But it wasn't a surprise. Snead still dealing with crap? Is it like, when is it going to be over?
Well, and then I also look at it as, okay, I like what they did on that offensive line. They made moves. They have some veterans on that offensive line. You don't have, a rookie and a half having to deal with, guys that aren't good on the offensive line. Like, at least you have some veterans who have played well and a lot in the league, and you could throw Corey Levin in there at center, who has done it and has been around and just kind of hangs in there, right, as the swing guy to go fill in any of those spots, because I feel like you've got Skoronski, you've got Latham, you've got Dan Moore. Even if he isn't, phenomenal and it's the best move ever, he's at least more solid. And then you have Zeitler as that veteran presence,
I think why I went down that path is because I'm not surprised that Cushenberry is on the PUP list.
Yeah.
I like, Snead is an enigma, man. Like, what is going on?
Well,
and like people
he's
in the
about to be
building,
a waste.
people in the building
Of a
seem to
move.
feel good about where he is and all this stuff. And then he's at his camp and he says, I've never felt better.
See, so my thing with hearing the way they talk about him and then hearing him what he said at the camp, my thing is it's a veteran coming into a camp. I said it will start bothering me 2 weeks after if he's not practicing.
Okay.
If it 2 weeks go by and he's not practicing, I have a problem. Well, I don't have a problem because I ain't.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah,
It's not
but that's
gonna
when
affect your life.
Yeah, that's when I start to be concerned. Exactly.
I got you. That's a good way to say it. Mike Borgonzi, cut number 6, Ross, talking about what's been so troublesome with Snead.
I mean, he did have a cleanup on his knee in May, which set him back a little bit, but he's making progress here. He's really worked hard. He's been here during the summer. So he's heading in the right direction, and like I said, we'll hopefully get him back here soon.
Guys come back from cleanups in May to be ready for the start of camp pretty regularly, if I'm not mistaken. You saw the other side of the knee in Kansas City where the Chiefs gave up on him. I mean, what's the level of concern with him being able to be a contributor for this team come September, plus with the legal issues hanging over him? How good can you reasonably feel about him at this stage?
Listen, I've keep in contact with LJ all the time. He's worked really hard to get back, and I feel really confident that he's going to be back.
Can you kind of take us into what that working hard looks like? What are you seeing from him? What are the details you can give?
Well, he's continued to be here to rehab. He's been here in the summer, which he didn't have to be. But he's continued to do that, to rehab and to really work. And I've been in constant communication with him. So, we feel good that he's going to be back here at some point.
Is the hamstring over? I mean, is the quad over with now? Is it all knee?
Yes, right now he's working his way back from the knee procedure.
So did y'all catch him saying, hopefully we'll get him back soon?
Yeah. I mean, he has to say that, right?
I don't know that you have to use the word hopefully. That's the word that stuck out. That was like a record scratch to me. Like, hey, he'll be back soon, blah, 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 blah. But he said, hopefully we'll get him back soon. Putting doubt in there. That's a doubt-filled word to me.
I mean, you can't trust him. You can't trust that he'll be available. You can't trust that he will be healthy enough to play. And I'm not even talking about practice because he didn't practice at all. Or whole lot
that whole
into it
situation's
anyway.
weird.
Yeah, I ain't got no pushback on that. I just think it's a veteran play. This early.
Yeah. So you're not worried yet?
Not yet.
I wonder how the knee thing happened. Just overcompensation from the quad injury?
Man, that could have been anything, though. Like, a lot of times you come out of the season and everything is fine. Then a month into it, the little swelling starts to come back. You like, you know what? I could use a little cleanup. It could have been a little ligament that was, I ain't no darn telling, man.
Listen, everybody in our chat, or not everybody, but a lot of people in our chat are like, why is everyone so worried about Snead except for the Titans? Why, who cares? He should just rest and let the young dogs play. But here's the deal. He didn't play last year. So now you're looking at, a year off of playing actual football.
High-priced guy, too.
Hey, I'm a fan of that. When first jumping on the radio, like me and Babs used to go back and forth on that you can play through preseason or you can't play. You ain't got to play. On a team like this, at this moment, this is one of them sacrifices. You got to go play. Because you got so much. It's too many young people. It's too many pieces missed. You got to set a culture, man.
More Titans talk next as we continue to broadcast live from Twin Peaks at Rivergate. This is 3HO. Well, spring has sprung, and you all know what that means. It's officially moving season, a time filled with hours of packing, unpacking, and so much bubble wrap. But the first thing you should do when you are moving into your new home is make sure that the Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. It's super quick and easy to set up. Then boom, you have Caliendo should do this as John Madden. Boom. You'll have your new home hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience faster than the time it takes to parallel park a moving truck. Right, Babs? Yes.
Yes.
Then you'll be back online with the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best in-class equipment from Xfinity, so you can just kick back, relax, and stream your favorite movies and TV shows while someone else deals with all of those boxes. Because with Xfinity, the only thing you'll have to worry about is remembering where you pack the remote. Make the right and easy move with Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi claim based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed broadband experience. Report August 2024.
All right, you know how life can change in an instant. Car wreck throws everything off, and I've got an important message for you from our friends at Bart Durham Injury Law Local right here in town. Been here forever. Some lawyers chase ambulances, and they'll do anything to get your attention. That is not Blair Durham and his team. They don't do it. If someone calls you after a wreck, they are breaking the law. That's right. Lawyers break the law, but Marine veteran Blair and the team at Bart Durham Injury Law do not play those games. They do things right. They wait, and then when you make the call, they're there to answer. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you 24/7. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. Love Blair Durham and his team over there. Good people. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, don't forget Blair's number, 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. That's Bart Durham Injury Law.
3HL 1045 The Zone, broadcasting live from Twin Peaks. TwinPeaksRestaurant.com. They've got the cold beer, 29.9 degrees. This place is filling up with people drinking the cold beer and eating the great food. I need to get something before I go home. To go.
What's that beat? What's that beat from? That's from
Crazy Train.
Crazy Gray.
Crazy Train.
I've never seen that.
R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, that's Ozzy's song.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
R.I.P.
I knew it though. I ain't know nothing.
He passed away at the age of 76, and over the weekend, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away at 54 years old.
It's crazy. Theo, man.
Theo. These
Theo
things
from
happen
Rose.
in threes.
Yeah, they do. I hate when people say that too, but I say it.
You agreed with me.
I know.
Because it's true.
It is. And I hate it.
So we'll see.
No, you're what the hell?
I started to say, we'll see who's next.
Dude, you might as well add. Like, it's close enough.
It's like, what is wrong with me?
Man, you crazy?
3HL is presented. No, this one over here is crazy today.
Yeah. That's a UFC
You need to check
over there.
You need to check out our socials. Twitter at 3HL 1045 and on Instagram 3HL. Dawn Davenport is a fighter, not a lover.
Yes, she is. She absolutely.
I think that Monster needs to sponsor me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dana White can make that happen.
Let's go, Dana.
Let's go, Dana.
You want to talk about somebody who doesn't give up? That guy.
Oh yeah, he just out here shaking life.
Yep.
You gotta love it.
3HL presented by Ferguson Home. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home where it all comes together. FergusonHome.com. You can check out the new location in Mount Juliet, Providence Marketplace. 3HL bingo card. There were so many today, and I was bad about keeping track of them.
Well, yeah, we had Caliendo on.
Caliendo
He
for
made
an
it
hour.
bad.
Plus, I need to go back and listen to him imitating your voice.
Oh,
because
we're going to save all that.
I was laughing so hard that I think I missed a lot of it.
I missed it too.
Yes.
I missed it.
And I
too.
was trying to not
Did you
say
talk over it?
anything because I
Mhm.
wanted us to all hear it.
It's
but
that's impossible.
It's hard,
to do.
yeah.
Not with him. Because he's looking directly at you. Like,
I love it. Every time he comes on, at some point, you look at him and go, hey, man, what's wrong with you?
something wrong with them people, man. Comedians, them are some special people out here. You gotta be a special person to be a comedian.
You've seen him live. Are we going to laugh our ass off tomorrow?
Man, I am telling you. Like, he can do all he want to do in here, but it's nothing like with him on stage controlling the crowd, dog.
Because he's in control.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Here, it's just us pulling strings like a puppet.
Right, and you still expect it, but
That's
it's
a
like
bad thing to say.
when he yeah, when he brings it, it's like, whoa, man, he nailed that. So
He's so freaking talented, man.
Yeah, I can't. wait.
It's funny, man. We sent him clips.
Did y'all?
To get ready for you.
I told you can't do it.
But watching him in the moment,
trying to gather it.
He was watching you at the beginning and kind of taking it. You could see him doing it.
See, that's why I ain't really want to talk.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, if you got to, you don't, Endo. You can't just, you know what I mean?
3HL bingo card. I do have a few things. Dawn Davenport said, Frank nailed Slay in the boom boom room. Dawn Davenport also said, my hands are hot.
Hot hands. Hot hands coming through.
And then I just said, Dawn Davenport is a fighter, not a lover.
That's right.
We've been told to play cut number 20, Ross, if you would like to get that one ready. This is Mike Borgonzi. He was asked this question? Can the Titans win the Super Bowl with this roster?
Simple question. The team you put on the field tomorrow, can that team win the Super Bowl?
Listen, that's always the goal every year.
Yeah.
We also
Did he
realize
laugh?
we have a lot of work
Yeah.
to do on this roster.
He straight laughed.
Like, what do you, like, what you, like, what?
He straight laughed.
What did he want him to say, though? That's what I want. No?
No, I think he wanted him to say yes. So he would then write a story. I don't know who that was. Write a story about Borgonzi says
Believe in
Titans
it,
can
yeah.
win the Super Bowl with this roster. That's what he wanted.
That was a great response. Can you play it again? Just play it one more
Simple
time.
question. The team you put on the field tomorrow, can that team win the Super Bowl?
Listen, That's always the goal every year.
Yeah.
We also
That might-
realize we have a lot of work to do on this roster.
That might have
Oh,
been,
that's
that might have
so
been Brinker.
good.
That might have been Brinker over there laughing too.
It could have been.
I think it was.
So what you guys didn't see is after the question was asked, Brinker did look over at Bergonzi and he chuckled.
I know
That's
it.
who was laughing, and they just kind of looked at each other, and then like Brinker kind of like
Like
shrugged
to
a-
Slate's point. What do you want? What am I
like
supposed to
shrugged
say
a little
here?
bit, and then Brinker was going to say something. Bergonzi jumped in and like cleaned it up very professionally.
Yeah.
It was the right answer.
One thing
But
you could
it
have
was-
said,
it
well,
was
this
funny.
isn't the roster that we're going to have on opening day. I'll just say that. Like,
Marcus said, "This
And-
ain't Jerry Jones, so you ain't gonna get that house you're looking for."
this ain't Jerry Jones.
Yeah, like Jerry give you whatever answer you looking for. That's what Jerry give you.
Look in the chat, Mr. Keefe. His answer was supposed to be yes, and that's it.
No,
His answer is not supposed to be yes. Don't promise a Super Bowl after having the number 1 overall pick. How many number 1 overall pick teams have won the Super Bowl the next year?
There's a reason you number 1.
None.
There's a
Zero.
reason.
Why would he promise that?
You think that's kind of a troll question? Does it make you mad that it was asked? Because I kind of like it. I think it's funny.
I need it for the room. Yeah, give me it for the room and for
Caleb
the sound
says
bite.
it was Big Joe.
Huh.
That was Joe. Big Joe. I like it. I
ain't
like
messed-
it.
I ain't
Listen, we're talking about it.
I'm not messed up with it. I'm just saying what answer you want, though.
Yeah,
Zeph did not like the question. He was
I thought it
very
was a stupid question.
Yes.
The answer was fun. The pause and then the.
Listen, there are no stupid questions.
Yeah.
Well, Big Joe's not
Only
as big as he
stupid
used to
people
be,
who ask questions.
but he's still a lot bigger than you.
That is true. That is true.
Fun show.
I thought I
hope you
recognized
guys-
that voice.
Welcome
Hope you
back,
guys-
Yoral.
Hope you guys. Thank you. Hope you guys.
Glad
had
you're back,
fun.
Yoral. Missed you.
Training camp practice begins tomorrow.
Domani.
Full coverage on 104.5 The Zone. Lock it in
the air
and rip the knob off. We appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take it lightly. Did you get all that yesterday? I
Nope.
forgot to. I
Screwed
forgot to
it up.
message
We
you.
messed it up.
Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
A shout out. Wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out from All-Star Medical Home Accessibility. Thank you so much for the scooter. It will be returned. I promise you. I wouldn't have made it to Atlanta. Kevin, my guy, shout out to you.